Hello everyone and welcome to Forza Horizon 3. Yes, we are revisiting Australia. It has been a while. It has been a while since I've played this game actually. I judge by the fact I loaded it up and I had a Porsche with a Star Wars livery on that I don't even remember having. So yeah, I apologise for the lack of a video today. I had some issues. Issues a couple of days ago have come down the line to be, showing today. So, to make up for it, we're going to do a few hours of playing around on Horizon 3. I am hoping... I'm hoping that you could join off my I really hope you could join off my profile. I think it used to be a thing that could happen on Horizon 4. It is a... Well, we're going to start off by playing around on the mainland. We're going to play around. We'll probably play around on Blizzard Mountain and a bit on the Hot Wheels, so on, because they're great. They're great expansions. They're great maps. They're great areas. But yeah, I am very much hoping. Apparently, god damn it! Why is it when remember back in the old days? Back in the old days when we used to have a real problem with people just randomly joining games, and it was a right pain in the arse. However, now, when we want people to be able to randomly join games, they cannot. Ewan, are you up for doing invites like you do in GTA 5? If you are up for invites, then that is all good. So yeah, Ewan will hopefully do some invites. Ewan, if you send me a message, I'll get you invited in. Hopefully that will behave itself. So, yeah. The reason why I'm streaming on YouTube today is we had some big old issues a couple of days ago, and I've been very, very busy up until now. So, yeah, basically I just ran out of time trying to get stuff done. Had to go and do boring adult stuff today, like sorting out a mortgage. Well, remortgage. It's good news. It is good news. It was good news. It's good news. So, yeah, I've been out most of the day. The other good news is I have fired up the 5th scale. It was being a bugger, and it does need a new air filter, but I did get it fired up. So that should be fun. We should be filming that soon. If you do want... Now, there are limited spaces. We will probably swap the lobbies out from time to time. But, yeah, if you do want to invite, send Ewan a message on Xbox, and he will try and get you in. Actually... I guess if you're on PC, you might be able to get him to invite you in. Not quite sure. But yeah, send him a message on... He'll be on Xbox, so send him a message via the Microsoft Xbox thing. And he will hopefully get you in. We'll do some racing. We're not going to be doing ultra serious racing, but drive like a twat and you will be removed from the lobby. Those are the general rules of any fail race stream. Sparky asks if we're going to see any more of your Simrig and more cats in the future. More cats, definitely. More Simrig, yes. I've been planning for a little while. Funnily enough, I haven't had the time to rig it all up, but there are two things that I want to do. Well, no, I say there are two things. There's one very big thing I want to do. I want to try and set up what kind of mixed reality videos. I want to get a green screen back behind my wheel and be able to film sort of wheel camera and then superimpose it over. Well, like for example in here, superimpose the wheel camera over where the wheel is in the game. It is doable. I have seen it done. I just need to go and set up get the green screen thing, set it up, and figure out how I can make it work, essentially. So, that might be something that I see. Like you see, there are sort of various challenges. I don't like having wheel camera in videos in general. I think it's a little bit of a unnecessary thing, especially when I drive in, admittedly not in first person in this because you can't see a thing, but when I'm normally driving in first person, you can actually see the wheel. I have the game synced up to the steering wheel that I'm driving, so I don't feel the necessity for it. However, it would be really fun to do a mixed reality thing. And once it's set up, it's not that hard to do, but setting it up is the difficult thing. There are some other things that before I get to that stage, before I get to the mixed reality things, there are a couple of other videos, a couple of other challenges I want to do where I would be filming sort of wheel camera. As far as kittens go, as far as cats in general go, there will probably be more. I haven't quite got the office space anymore because my office is rearranged, getting the sim rig and everything set up. I haven't got that much space for Scale Electrics, but there'll probably be another Cats and Scale Electrics. There'll probably be just general kittenly goodness because, you know, kittens are good and everything. And yeah, I'm hoping there's more. Hoping there's more real life stuff, both with the Lakenham and with the silly, crazy RC car, which should be fun. Unfortunately, it was a bit of a pain to get started, and it needs a new air filter. So I have just got it fired up, but haven't had an opportunity to actually drive it properly because I didn't want to. I had to take the air filter off to get it working, so didn't really want to drive it around and get grass in the. Yeah, that would not go well. So haven't driven it yet, but that's on order, and there will be shenanigans. There will be shenanigans with that. I think we are possibly full. We might have one more space. Ewan will be inviting people. Full House Gaming, thank you very much for the donation. Say, hey Alex, felt like contributing to the Fair Race Piggy Bank. Also, would you ever consider doing roadkill type challenges with Reese, where you choose the land vehicle and he chooses the challenge without either one of you knowing what the other planned? That does sound fun. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about doing more challenges, more filming stuff with Reese in general. Whether it be sort of Forza challenges, whether it be GTA 5 challenges. As I said, someone's just parked a Galant. Hello. Could I have? Could I? Go away. You're not important. There is a Galant. Anyway, I digress. We are indeed. We are full now. Sorry about that. But yeah, there is. Well, let's say there is talk. There is plans for another heist coming out in the very, very near future. Might be filmed this week, possibly, if everything else goes well. I think everything else is going well. We have time and everything. So, yeah, we will see. Yeah, I mean, as far as like as far as like Forza challenges go, etc. I've got some more ideas. Certainly, when it comes to Horizon 4, there'll be plenty of stuff going on there. Hopefully, me and Reese stuff. So yeah. Also, Thunder Jumper, thank you very much for the donation. Saying back to watching my favourite YouTuber, though you interrupted my watching of your jalopy video. Oh, what a shame. There's too much content. There's just too much content around. What I shall say, for those of you, I appreciate very much, of course, those that donate. If you want to leave a specific request for a challenge for a certain race, certain types of cars for us to go racing with, please do leave it in donation messages or in the super chat messages and so on. And I will try my best to get round to, you know, as many of them as I can. Full House or Thunder, if you want to shout up in chat, I'll hopefully be able to see. Hopefully be able to see it. And yeah, we will have a go with whatever. We're going to start off. I don't know what we're going to start off with. We're going to start off with whatever is the closest race to us, which is down there, I think. That will technically be the closest race to us, and we will go down there. We will do some racing, and I'll see. I think I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Because I think it's actually back that way. Whoop! There's a very, very whiny supercharger sound. This way? I don't know. I'm going this way now, regardless. Just because everyone's gone off in that direction, I just kind of now fancy turning around, confusing everybody. Quick! Run away! Oh, there's a race down here anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's fine. It's an off-road race. I like an off-road race. An off-road. Well, this is a mixed surface race. Goodbye, everyone. I know they're going to catch us soon, but I've got a little bit of a head start. So we will fly off down to here and brake, and high-speed desert trail. Perfect. Enter the event before we inevitably get crashed into. Apparently, I have never done a custom event here. Huh. Let's go and blueprint a sort of race. I think we shall go in. I remember now. You have to go through this, I think. Oh, hot rods and customs. That sounds fun. I like a good hot rod. I don't know what class they are, though. Let's not do that. Let's just go with a Let's go 90s. Sure. We will go 90s in B-Class. I have some cars, apparently. What could go wrong with this? Cloudy, rolling, yeah, that's all good. And... oh, it's a point-to-point race, I think. Create the blueprint. Right, let us go. What cars do I have? I thought this was C-Class. It wasn't. Oh, we're going to start off with a really good thing. Some of you might remember this car. Some of you might remember this car. Basically, if this circuit has any sorts of straights, this will win. Simple as that. If this circuit has any sorts of straights, this will obliterate everything. It is the most bonkers B-Class car I think I've ever built. It is brilliant, but nigh on uncontrollable. Off-road, it is all-wheel drive, but off-road is probably not a good place for it. I mean, what else was I going to use? What else? What else could I possibly run around here? God, thank you very much for the donation. I tell you what, that is certainly something. It's just a small bit from God. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. It is greatly appreciated. I think someone else might have my Mad Clio. Yep, someone else has the Mad Clio. Oh, no, Ewan has a different Clio. I think there are 2 or 3 other Mad Clios. There's certainly 2 other Mad Clios. Who knows what Ewan's is? Extra to those of them, for those of you that have potentially a Mad Clio like this one, I'm starting on pole. We must vacate the area as quickly as possible. I mean, it's so fast. It is so fast down there. Oh, nope, bad Clio. In fact, the Clio behind me has gone and done exactly the same thing. It is very, very fast, but the arse does its own thing. It kind of has a... The front does one thing. The back doesn't really follow whatever the front's doing. The back just kind of taps walls. I mean, wall taps are a thing, right? I'm sure they're intentional. I've tapped every single wall. Every single corner there has been a butt tap. Well, a small butt tap. It is brilliant just being able to open the taps on this, and you just fly away from every single vehicle. Like Thunderjumper was saying, want to see some rear-wheel drive racing off-road. That we can do as well. We will bring that up next. Oh, no. We're in a fence. Well, you've not really stopped there, have you? I mean, I know these aren't easy to drive and all, but you've got to learn to brake a bit better than that. I mean, you didn't really cost me any time because I was already out wide. Oh, long, fast corners are the bane of the Clio. You can see who has got this tune on the car. You can see who has got my Clio by the fact that every corner is taken sideways in it and barely in control. Oh, no, don't go back off-road. I was enjoying the tarmac. No, don't do this. I don't even remember this race. Oh, we very nearly... Well, we did face plant the... Oh. I got bloody endoed my way out of the water. That's not what you want. You never want to endo your way out of the water. And then we just had no control. I mean, that's about fitting to our start. How much can we recover in the next 40% of the race? Doesn't fly very well, is what I will say. We are against a Celica, which we might out-accelerate. That we probably will out-accelerate. Goodbye, Celica. I spy a Ewan with a Clio, which I will go, whoop, sneaky. Oh, it was sneaky, overtakey, but then we've fallen off the road. It's a sneaky, big old crash. Doesn't fly very well. It bounces really awkwardly. I don't remember it bouncing awkwardly, but then I also remember it not being built for dirt. So the jumps were really less of the concern when the car was built. Yeah, Ewan's not in this car, or in a build like this, judging by how well that is taking corners and how fast I have gone flying past. Would anybody else like to be overtaken by the Clio before we get to the finish line? It can be arranged. Oh, it wasn't a Clio that won. It was very close. It was 4,000th of a second between a Clio and something else. I don't think it was a Clio anyway. Oh, it was a bad start for me. Bad start for me. It was a Defender that won. Yeah, I did a very silly. Oh, a few other cars. Some cars must have missed checkpoints because I've somehow managed to work my way up to a 7th place. Yeah, silly mistakes, but oh, I do love the Clio. The Clio is one of those that's it's just fun. It's fun in the near-death experience kind of fun. You know the sort of fun I mean, probably not in reality, you know the sort of fun I'm talking about. But when it comes to games, you know the sort of thing I'm talking about here. So we're gonna go do some rear-wheel drive. Ooh, I wonder if I can't remember. I've been so long since I paid much attention to Horizon 3. I've got to try and remember all of the different settings we can do. Timber Mill Trail, that's quite fun. Oh no, there are better off-road ones. Where were the better off-road ones? Was it this one here that was good fun? Yes, this one. This is where we're going to go. I remember this one. Oh, also, I am going to say, I don't know if it's still a thing. I will set the waypoint, and I recommend fast traveling over there, as sometimes you might not get invited into the races if you aren't close. Or sometimes, like, the invites who join the race might not come up unless you are close enough to the event. I don't know if that's something that's been fixed or changed since we've gone through. However, it used to be a thing that was a real problem when we... Ooh, I better have a trophy truck one set up. Yeah, when we did like the versus communities and so on. It was a real nightmare trying to sort everything out. Ooh, we could do some buggies. Do we have... what can we set up custom? Oh, that's just out specific cars, isn't it? I think... no, let's not bother with any of that. Right, so what I can do is set it to... I think the buggies are... Actually, technically, the buggies are rear-wheel drive. Let's do a buggy race, you know? Everyone can have a buggy of some sort, I hope. I don't know what class my buggies are in. Actually, we might be able to. No. It's been so long. It's been so long since I have done one of these. To be fair, I could also just set it to supercars, and the chances are retro supercars. Well, I guess the 959. Someone might be a cheaty bugger. Retro saloons. Yes. Anyone brings an all-wheel drive car, and you're a cheaty git. Bring something rear-wheel drive. Apparently, I have lots of... Oh, I know I have lots of S1 class cars because I've got lots of modified ones. Sure, let's go with it. Let's go with some classic saloon cars. I will have an unmodified BMW. Yes. If you don't have an unmod, if you have something actually good B class, this is going to be a survive because I know what happens at the jump. Someone's falling over, probably me, probably you as well. Derv asking, have I watched the F1 qualifying today? I haven't, no. I have seen the results, though. I saw Raikkonen did. I probably shouldn't say, actually. But qualifying, I'm slightly less worried about. However, yeah, I did see the results, and I am happy for Raikkonen. Tis a good day. Tis a good day. Looking forward to the race tomorrow. Yeah, if you don't have a B class, I kind of expect most people to have vehicles in various classes. I'm used to normally having cars around the place, but I mean, this is a very, very silly and awkward race to be doing. I'm just basically hoping. There's a lot of us in the BMW because people will rent. If they don't have a car, I think they just get a rental of the same car as I have. So they basically copy and paste the car I have. It might actually work out quite nicely for us with a slightly slower car. Oh, look at the BMW Brigade! Yes, BMW Brigade, we are go! Because, I mean, maybe we'll have more control than some of the highly modified, potentially quite high-powered cars. This is proper racing now. Unsuitable vehicles on a silly course with a big jump, and we're going to go for. Well, I mean, I say we're going to go for the. We want to win. We want to win the battle of the BMWs, and if we can win that, then we want to. Well, let's say we can win that. We want to win the race, but I'm not expecting. Oh, that's a bad place to go. Forgot about that jump. I saw the initial tree lines. Oh, that checkpoint's over there, isn't it? I don't know if I did miss it. Well, that's good. I forgot. It's been ages. It has been so long since I've played this game, apparently. I mean, I would have liked to have had some practice. Just, you know, warm-up even. I got home about 10 minutes before I started. This is a recovery drive. I'm good at them. I say I'm good at them. I have to do them a lot. I mean, I don't know whether that makes me good at them or not. Oh, hello. Sorry. Is that a lot more open than it? I don't know. Oh, what are we fighting with? Oh, it's a BMW versus Mercedes, a classic rivalry. Please have a crash over the logs. Please have a crash over the logs. Catch him. Oh, I was going to try to get underneath it and catch it. It didn't work. He was, he was, well, I mean, slowed down a lot by the jump, and we'll jump our way down there. What am I catching up to? Is that another BMW I spy? So we're ahead of one Mercedes. I've still got about 4 of the M6s to find and overtake. If anyone else wants to visit the trees, you ought to be my guest. Thank you. Just an open invitation to crash into a tree. And one person took it. Now, anybody else want to go for a visit to the foliage? I mean, it doesn't even have to be a massive bit of foliage. Doesn't have to be a tree. Can be a bush. Can be grass verge. If you want to go upside down, even bonus points for that. If you're pointing backwards, then you probably had a worse time than me. We will get past there, no problem. And we are up to an 8th position. Well, see, we're kind of keeping pace with the leader. And the leader is putting away a fraction. We are roughly keeping pace with the leader. But of course, we are 25 seconds down in a 6-lap race, where laps are 40 seconds or something. Funnily enough, you are probably not going to have a fun time. Gears are a little bit wonky on this. Funnily enough, I don't think the M6 was designed to deal with a rallycross course in this manner. I don't think it was the forefront. I can't speak English. I can't normally, but there we go. Yeah, the M6 wasn't primarily designed as a rally car. I mean, it would have been fun. Probably a bit long. Probably a bit long for the old rallying, but still. I guess. No, I was going to say, even in the era, they were would have still used a smaller base vehicle if they could have done. We got to catch cars. We're going to spend so much of this race stuck in no man's land, and we're going to bloody catch the cars on the final lap. It's one of those. I can sense what's going to happen. We are actually setting very, very even pace with the leader. We've stuck around the high. Oh, okay, we lost a bunch of time there. But we have tended to be around about the high 25s, low 26s behind Hyper. I mean, hell, if we can just catch up to this group and get involved and work our way through it. Oh, someone's out very wide. That works for me. Ewan, come back here. We're going to chase down Ewan. I don't know where G7 went. He vanished off into the distance. Now, try and be neat and tidy through all of this. Do we want... Ooh, it's very horrible gear. It's very horrible gears. He's like seconds too short. Third feels far too high. I'm kind of surprised to see cars. I always feel like this left tube is quicker because there's less water to go through, so you don't get slowed down as much. I think it is, judging by the gap I've got to you. Actually, no, don't say that, because people are watching the stream. They'll hear all of these sneaky tactics. We can't give away sneaky tactics. That would not do. That would that would not do at all. So Ewan's Mercedes. I think Starlight in. Starlight is also in a Mercedes. Come on, for the pride of BMW. Hello, Ewan. For the pride of BMW, we've got to try. Ewan's got a big oversteer moment. See, this is the advantage I have not being a full PI car. I'm probably quite a lot down on power on some of these vehicles, so I don't really have to do too much throttle control. In fact, I'm flat out for a lot of this lap. It's just flat out. and the BMW has grip for days. And down there we go, through the water. Okay, come back here. Come back here, Mercedes. It's the final lap, our final chance. Our final chance to find a way past. Oh, am I gone too close to the tree? Oh, we got away with it, but only just. Ooh. I want a fourth. After such a terrible start, I want a fourth place. Might have gone way too wide through here. Okay, let's just focus on not crashing. Okay, we're fine. I mean, we can bring it back with maybe an okay line through here. Another couple of laps I would need. That one's too scruffy. Couple more laps. Good laps rather than scruffy laps, and maybe we could have done it. We're not going to be able to do anything there. I would go for a celebratory... Oh, well, you stuffed that, didn't you? You went for a celebratory jump, and you messed it up. Hey! Happy days. That's why you don't celebrate until you've crossed the finish line. Perfect. I didn't actually pay attention if I was the highest placed BMW or not. But, there we go. There we go. Torgerson News and Racing, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, can you use the closest thing to my real-life vehicle? A GM truck. Cross-country race would probably be ideal. I can do... I think I've got a Cyclone somewhere. I'll have a look in my garage of many cars, and I'm sure I can find a GMC. So yeah, we will give it a try. I do actually think I've got a couple of wheel spins hanging around. I think I spotted. So let's go. Oh, we do. Shall we go see if I can win a Horizon Edition car? Because I've not won one of these in ages. I have the worst luck. In fact, there's not even any appearing. Oh, I don't get an M5. How disappointing. 575 would be nice, but I also think I'm upside down somewhere. Hey, we won a car at least. A Raptor. The Raptor's not great, but the Raptor will do. But there was just a big cluster in the distance. Right, okay, I'm going to go take a look at my garage. I recommend other people do the same, because depending on what class my car is in, that's the one we're going to race. Let's go and jump down here. I think GM truck, we would potentially... I don't know, actually, we'll have a look. try to think of all the different GM, Chevys, and I presume the GMC Cyclone, of course, would be. Mike, I should know more, but it's... I can't remember all of the brands that fall under the same bracket with Chevy. I can't remember what trucks there are in the game. Cadillac. I think I don't remember, but like I like American cars, but I like American cars because I enjoy driving crazy muscle cars and all that sort of thing. I don't care enough to know all of the things. As far as vehicles, as far as building goes, I'm gonna be whatever class mine ends up in. We'll run a race with whatever that class. I've got so many duplicates. Where did all of these duplicates come from? I don't even know. There are just cars. I wish I had that problem in real life. I wish I had just the what car shall I drive today issue. There we go. We go for. So these are the two options. We have got a S-Class Cyclone that's used for that's used for the ice racing stuff, or a completely stock one. You know what? I'm gonna build an A-Class Escalade. If you want to build A-Class cars to go and race with the Escalade, we will have a fun time. I say A-Class. It's just going to be put as much power in it as I can. And maybe a little bit of tyres. Possibly a little bit of tyres. We will swap the lobbies out at some point. But not every race. It's difficult enough trying to get a lobby together. So, yeah, we are going to go to Blizzard Mountain. We are going to go to... what's it called? The Snow... Not Blizzard Mountain, sorry. Yeah, Blizzard Mountain and the Hot Wheels. There we go. We might also go racing with one of the trophy trucks. I don't think I have driven one of the trophy trucks, one of the Chevy ones. Oh, yes, yeah. You know what? I would put the V12 normally, but I feel like the delightfully terrible thing to do is put a Dodge Viper engine in an Escalade, yes. Yes, that's the thing that has to happen. And then we go, oh crap, I could probably do with some form of control, like brakes. And yeah, probably that, because I might go off-road with it. And I could probably do with some tyres. I'm amazed actually race tyres keep it in the class, to be fair. What's that grip plus? Let's just go for slightly better tyres. And then let's try and take out some weight, if I can. If I can take out some weight, then that would be good. Oh, we can. Actually, we can get it all the way out. I mean, I say all the way out. It's 4,600 pounds. Still all light and better. Better than it was to start with. I think an exhaust is in order as well. Exhaust is actually pretty good. Light and power increase. So, can't go wrong with that. Can I put a supercharger on it? Yes, I can add another 100 horsepower. It's not the best supercharger, but it's good enough for me. 766. This is a silly, silly, silly vehicle. Yes, I would like to buy all of that stuff. I'll go and have a look at the other, because there's the... is it the Baldwin Chevy? I don't even think I've driven. I don't even know if I have it. If I bought it or not, because it might have... although, is it like one of the ones that's counted as a Hoonigan car rather than Chevy, come to think of it? Chevrolet... okay, so it's not there. It must be under Hoonigan. There it is. Okay, yes, I do have one. Maybe we'll go racing with that as well, because... yeah, so the Hoonigan Blazer is... this is a Chevy, but it's counted as a Hoonigan. So thank you for... Oh, this username has been taken. Thank you for letting me know, just so I figured out. Sorry, it's like there's a little bit of delay, of course, between what I'm doing and what stream... Well, like what I'm doing at what point and what stream sees. So, either way, we'll go racing in the big FBI vehicle. It's not going to turn. It's not going to turn. It's not going to handle. It's probably going to end very, very badly. Ooh, shall we go to my favourite rallycross circuit of them all? This is admittedly not a good circuit for a Escalade, but, you know, we'll give it a try. Fast travel over there. Django's, thank you very much for the donation, sorry. Saying, hello Alex, here's that a request I've been withholding for a while. Vanduras with racing V8s. Catches the engine swaps, the only upgrade allowed. Oh, bugger. Actually, I will make one additional thing to that. I will put the diff in the car. Otherwise, you get a one-tyre fire, and that's actually quite easy to drive. If the vehicle has one-tyre fires, it doesn't really give the car any problem in terms of drivability. Honestly, because you spin one wheel, you then don't have too much problem driving the car with silly power. So by forcing the diff on the car, it then makes it very, very leery, shall we say. We'll have a go. Apparently, I've done this race recently with transits. I don't know when, but apparently we did. Right. Anything goes. We're going to run A-class cars, and we're going to hold on for dear life. Chat, place your bets now as to where you think. Are we going to... Apparently not. Maybe at some point we'll get here. Place your bets as to where you think I am going to end up in the race. I can't seem to click on the race, so... I mean, we might be going racing at some point. That's a very weird hybrid. I mean, it kind of worked. I like the wheels sticking out the side. I thought the wheels sticking out the side were a neat little touch. Why can I do that, but not anything goes? Hey, we're in. It just took about 20 button presses to get in. Django's has lots of conviction, thinking I'm going to come 12th. Reach reckons on my roof. Classy Car reckons upside down. You guys have such confidence in me. It's impressive. It is impressive. Actually, no, we'll go a couple more laps. A-class car's pretty quick. We'll go for a 6-lap race here. That works for me. Just A-class. Yes. Let us begin with the... where is it? Current car. Hey, there we go. The FBI mobile is ready. Just needs tinted windows and then really... then really it is... an FBI mobile. This circuit, as I said, I know this track pretty well. One of my favourite of the rallycross circuits. It is eventful without being too mad. Sometimes. Won't probably suit the Escalade. While the off-road bit, of course, the all-wheel drive is helpful. Let's face it, most cars in this game are all-wheel drive anyway. And it is a boat. It's £4,000. So... I am not expecting to be I'll say I'm not expecting to win. If I get to the front, it's fine. I can probably run away. We've got an interesting array of cars. A Warthog, a Land Rover, Forza Edition Escort, a Volvo. We're starting. This is more like it. This is more like it. Apparently the Focus... Yeah, Snub's Focus is front-wheel drive. Well, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun for you there. How fast are we off the line with this? We're not going to probably keep up with the Volvo because of its lightness. However, we will have better top end, being 700 horsepower of likely supercharged goodness. Is that a foul race liveried Range Rover I spot behind? Don't take out the building or the Portaloo attached to said building. Run! Volvo! Volvo, be wide! Be as wide as you possibly can and let the Escalade run away at the front. This is where it turns out I built like a horrendously OP car that is on... I can't even jokingly say that I can't bring myself to think a Cadillac Escalade is an OP car in A-class. Not really. Oh, no, not really at all when we're doing that. We're just going to kind of all-wheel drift our way through there. It worked, though. I mean, with the Volvo is still in second and holding up the rest of the pack. I think it was a Land Rover that appeared behind. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. I think so far in the races, G-Surf has had one win, Hyper's had one win in the two we've done. I think it was a Land Rover for G... I don't know if it's the same... No, I can't remember what sort of Land Rover it was for G-Surfer. And Hyper won the last race. So, if the Escalade... we are absolutely flying. This Escalade is actually pretty good. There may well have been a crash further back, but this Escalade is absolutely going for it. It is the power, of course, of a Viper engine, I think. A Viper engine is always exciting. Oh, stop all-wheel drifting, you're a Muppet. I say I'm a Muppet. Yes, I'm a Muppet. We all know I'm a Muppet. So... wow, yeah. How have we built a good car out of this? How does this work? I mean, to be fair, Horizon, as much as I love the game, you can make non-power cars work in very specific circumstances, but they are only very specific circumstances. The truth is, most of the time, all-wheel drive and a lot of power is, well, basically the way to go. Regardless, you know, you forget handling, just all-wheel drive and power it. And apparently, even though this weighs as much as a small country, I say that, there's a Hummer in the game and a Gurkha, so, I mean, it's still a lot of weight. However, this is like the country Squire we built in, was it Horizon? The original Horizon, I think I played it backwards compatible. Yeah, we played the original Horizon backwards compatible, and I built a country boat because everyone wanted to see me mess around with a country boat. So I thought, you know what, let's go for it. And I actually built a really bloody good country boat. So, yeah, maybe we have... that first corner, that transition there onto the dirt is such a lovely corner. When you get it right, and when you're in a car that's got enough grip to take it, but will just ever so slightly slide through there, it is a brilliant little corner. And the Escalade is... I can't believe I'm saying this, as long as I don't miss a checkpoint, because that would be a really stupid thing to do in all of this. But the Escalade is handling every demand of this circuit with ease. Chat, what have we done? What have we What have we done here? Oh, don't go towards that. I have seen on a number of occasions cars understeer their way, especially if they're fighting with people. The car on the inside gets understeer, and then you're sort of stuck on the outside, and you get understeer, and you go straight off the bridge, and either you crash into the end of the Armco barrier, or you go straight off the bridge into the water. That's always a funny one. And oh, there we go, nicely does it. G7 is catching slightly because I had a bad lap there, so we might have to be a bit defensive driving later on. I think we might have the straight line speed to fend off the Land Rover. I don't know. Actually, we've just got to concentrate, be neat and tidy now. Don't think too much about, let's say, winning with a Cadillac. We've got a Cadillac, and it's either a Defender or a Series 2 or 3, whatever the Series 1 is in here. Classic Land Rover. I think that's the Series 1 rather than the Defender. Didn't really get a proper look at it or didn't pay attention particularly to it. And one more lap to go. It is certainly now holding on. Certainly now holding on, but it's an unusual pair of cars to find at the front of a race. I mean, not unusual in terms of fail race, no, but it is an unusual in terms of racing pairs. I'm so glad we haven't crashed into the Portaloo. That's called it a Portaloo. I don't think it is a toilet, but I'm so glad we haven't, because I got far too close to that on a number of occasions for comfort. You see, the problem is that, I say the problem, I'm now at the point where I don't want to throw this one away, so I'm now driving just that little bit cautious because I can't afford to make a mistake. And the car behind can absolutely go for it, because at the end of the day, they make a mistake, they're going to come second anyway. So they can go for it, and I've just got to be a touch mindful. The Land Rover doesn't look easy to drive. I think about every time I've looked behind me, it's been sideways or heading off towards a wall. And you can see it wiggling again there. It's not going to be enough. G7 tried, but the Escalade will win. Escalade, Range Rover, Warthog. I mean, Warthog did pretty bloody well to get up there. So yeah, fastest lap goes to the Land Rover, and I was second. I was second fastest. Yeah, I beat the Volvo. I was second fastest in terms of laps. So there we go. Torgerson, your GM truck was pretty damn cool. I do want to have a go with that Blazer, because I don't think I've ever driven it. I might have done once, but we're going to go racing with the Blazer as well. Then we will have a go with the Vanduras. Also, Thunder Jumper, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, could you do an all-classic muscle car race, S-Class? You can choose the track. I can indeed. We can indeed do a classic muscle. You can't go wrong with some classic muscle. Yeah, so he didn't have the power at 300. Yeah, one of the issues we see with, as I said, with Horizon 3 is you just need you need so much. This thing was the second fastest car around what is a pretty technical circuit, because it has got just brutal power for that straight. And yeah, that's where the difference, for any straight, that's where the difference comes in. Oh, this should be fun. I love this circuit as well. Oh, it's the fun reminiscing, the fun trip down memory lane as we go and look at all of the, the various aspects of the good old Horizon 3. Zachary, thank you very much for the super chat / donation. I'm so used to call it. Anyway, thank you very much for saying no rolls yet, Alex. I am disappointed. To make up for this, let's have a Symphony of Glorious 1 LRGUEs, perhaps once you guys get to Blizzard Mountain. I don't know what that is. 1 LR... I'm sure I do know what that is, and I'm just dopey. Somebody refresh my memory, if you please. I do apologise. I've said many times before, I'm actually not that... Well, I say I'm not that... I love cars very much, but I don't know much about them. So... yeah. There we go. So we'll just select this. So everyone has to, if you don't have the hooligan pack, I don't actually know what it'll do if you don't have a hooligan pack and we try to race it. It might not let you in. But we're going to have a race with this because I haven't played around with it. Ah, it's a Lexus. Ah, I see. The LFA. Yes, we can race LFAs. Absolutely. LFAs at Blizzard Mountain. That sounds good fun. Yes, I like that idea. Right, so this is B class, I think. Was it B class from standard? I'm actually going to go check. No, wait, not that. Car themes. Custom. Oh, piss. Oh, and all the way over here, somewhere. If you have a modified one, don't be a cheaty bugger. That's A class. I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked. I think it's still selected. Should be. No, maybe not. I will remember eventually how the game works. It's been a little while, okay? I am slightly incompetent. We all knew this. So, shush. Confirm. Create blueprint. Now, also, for Zachary saying lack of rolls, someone's going to fall over here. Probably me. Because like, this track is brilliant, hilarious entertainment. But that's often because you crash, or you land on someone's roof, or face, or other areas where you probably shouldn't be landing, and especially when we race the silly cars that we do. Big off-road trucks and the like. So... because we're streaming on YouTube, we don't have the joys of Hydratebot around the place. I say that, and I can't even annoy Hydratebot by ignoring them and having, or by... I'm sure Hydratebot would be... And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Hydratebot on Twitch, there's a bot that sometimes jumps into chats that will tell you to take a drink after a while. And we work on the basis that I've got Rockstar at the moment in my office, and it probably wouldn't be too happy about me hydrating with Rockstar. I mean, it's bloody nice, Rockstar. But Hydratebot would be angry at me. Look at the Symphony of Grey. I mean, it's better than a Symphony of Beige, but Symphony of Grey is... This is going so badly wrong. Here we go. We are off and underway. How many... I was going to say take your bets on if, but it's really how many trucks are going to fall over. How many trucks are going to have a tremendous accident through all of this? Hello, everybody. How is it going? Nope. I'm going over here now. And bopped again. Come on. Up here. We'll get that checkpoint. Someone went over the jump sideways, which is not what you want to do here. You want to go over this jump as straight as possible. Oh, my God. There was a little knock. You know what? I'm actually going to go for I don't like the third person view in this car. The camera doesn't sit quite right for me. But just for the sake of visibility... we will... Oh, no, don't twitch. Catch it. We did. We've fallen a couple of places, but that's okay. We can recover. We can recover a couple of places, and that will be okay. Oh, the leader went wide, so this is going to quickly become a battle. Three-way battle for the lead. I think this must be rear-wheel drive, judging by the amount of wheel spin it's got going on. Oh, someone's got in a lot of trouble on the banks. Spun around and lost second. Oh, it snaps. I've not driven a car this snappy since the Clio actually. The Clio is a bit broken. Broken is probably too nice in many ways for the Clio. I will be honest. The Clio is quite uncontrollable, really. This is not too shabby. But, oh, yeah, there's an exact, carbon copy spin just went on for the leader, for car guy there. I'm going to do exactly the same. Thankfully, I did manage to twitch the car into the corner, although we got big understeer. I think it's kind of like unloading front wheels, and then you just run out of any sort of steering, because, front wheels are wiggling its way around in the air. Oh, that's a scary sight. Run! Flee! Flee from everything if you're going to go up the inside. I mean, I'll fight it. I'm actually very surprised that didn't just come soaring past. I will sit on your outside up there, make it difficult. There's going to be a little bit of banging wheels. There's going to be a little bit of banging doors. It's going to happen. On this outside line, you can get a very good run off of the turn. You've got to be careful you don't overshoot the checkpoint. Down here, easily done, and indeed we did. We got that better. Just a better drive with that wider line will be enough to keep us in the lead. I think, actually, second might have had a spin. He's gone off the leaderboard. No, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Third lap in a row. Someone's got caught out massively. Twice me. Once... Basically, whoever's been leading there has had all sorts of trouble. Somehow we got away with that and stayed in the lead. But I do hear I can hear... Oh, no, 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 no. Stop being twitchy, you bugger. Sim steering might be an idea to turn off for this. Do apologise, Starlight. It twitches and you hope that you don't... Well, you hope you don't spin, to be honest with you. You try your best to catch it, but you're going to lose time. Oh, God, there are a lot of trucks fairly close behind me. No, 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 no. Stop oversteering, you bugger. And jump down here. Oh, it's a bit sketchy. It's a bit very sketchy, I think, is the politest way of putting it here. And through the puddle we go. Yeah, that's fine. First time around, we've managed to not spin while bouncing our way through there and being in the lead. We are starting to pull clear a smidge, which is good in terms of race wins. I mean, do I want to win more than entertainment value? Little bit, kind of, yes. Little bit, kind of, yes. We had an entertaining start to the race, and now I just want to just knuckle down and manage to see this one out. If we go for 2 wins in a row, the GM truck suggestion was excellent. Two wins in a row are what we want. See, oh, another big airtime, but thankfully not too much in terms of. Yeah, we've not lost time. We've not spun or half spun. Now let's just be careful across there. We are no spinning off of the river exit. That's going to cause us some grief. So yeah, if you kind of fly through the air slightly sideways, trying to catch it, maybe if you're steering when you're landing, you're probably going to have a bad time. But sometimes you have to be ready to catch something because you've taken off wonky. That was really close to the rocks. I kind of wouldn't have played it that risky if I'd thought about it. Hey, there we go. 2 wins out of 2. We don't get fastest lap. Ewan doesn't get fastest lap. Ignore that. Glimmer gets fastest lap. Jesus, 50.5. Very, very good going. But again, fairly happy with the with the result. Fairly happy with the with the result. Even it's not the easiest car whatsoever to drive. That is quite twitchy, but a very cool vehicle. Well, there we go. That's that is the truck portion done very successfully. I would say that is definitely a successful truck portion. We have got not enough to level up. Right, so our next one. This next one is going to be bonkers. It's Vandura with no upgrades at all, bar a V8 racing engine and a diff. What I'm going to do is, so that everyone's got the vehicle, I'm going to share this tune. So, if you want to download, basically, I'll do it quickly. You can download the tune, stick it on the van, and then we will go racing with it. I suspect it's going to be difficult, although in many ways on Horizon at least the roads are going to be wide enough. And the braking won't work particularly well, but the roads should be wide enough. Do I have a Vandura? Probably a silly question, I'm sure. I'm sure I have a Vandura somewhere. If I don't, it would be... I have an A-class one. What on earth is that being used for? Oh, judging by the wheels, I'm going to hazard a guess that it's got a silly build on it. I actually got to hazard a guess that this has probably been used to just try and fall over. So, you know. Anyway, let's go for upgrade. So we'll take off everything that is on the vehicle. We will give the Vandura a... Oh, it's not the V8 racing engine, of course. It's on Horizon, so there is no racing engine. Instead, what we will give it is a glitchy weirdness mess. We'll just give it a V12. Now, I know this can get up to 1,200 horsepower. Maybe we'll just do this. Okay, that's close enough. That's close enough. 1,000 horsepower, V12, through... How wide are those rear tyres? Hold on a second. The rear tyres are... 225. 225, 1,000 horsepower in a van that was designed for, what, like 150, if that. Amazing. Amazing indeed. Right. There we go. I don't know why they. I thought the tokens were all gone. To be fair, I thought they kind of removed them all from the previous games, but apparently not. And tuning, is it under here? Ah, it is under here. Save setup. Cool. Okay. Oh, apparently I can't type very well. Right, Mad Van. Hopefully that should work. Save. Yes, top speed. Definitely best for speed. Share. Right, so now if you have got yourself a Vandura, you can go and find this tune quickly on the share front. Download it, put it on your van. You know what, let's go and have a quick look for a paint while we are here. Just for something as... Oh, there's got to be... I mean, it's not quite the same without the body kit. However, it is definitely the way to go. Now, cross-country race, shall we? Maybe like just a whole dirt circuit where nothing will go wrong. Oh, there's one that loops around the ship graveyard, like with all the water and all the jumps and so on. Oh, this is... to be fair, I have driven worse. I mean, the brakes are probably going to leave a bit to be desired. The plus point for this is it weighs quite a lot and has all of the aerodynamical properties of a house. So, as much power as it does contain... No! Well, I'm very sorry, Fiesta. Oh, I hit the Fiesta so hard it's just smoking. What's happened? Fiesta? What have I done to you? Oh, okay, well that's ruined a lot of the fun. God damn it. You can go into another house. It's a very, very good pushing car, this. I mean, do you expect anything else? Where are you going, Fiesta? You can go over that way. Excuse me, sir. Are you looking for a Vandura, perhaps? You just sort of stood there. Oh, I was hoping I could crash into them, but... Oh, dear. Yeah, the brakes are not good on the Vandura. The brakes are not good. Because, hell, I mean, it's got standard brakes, standard tyres, and you're suddenly going 100-something miles an hour, which is not helpful or anything. Let's go and see what we can do in terms of speed. So there's 140. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really... If you have ABS on, I think you're going to have real fun and games with it. You probably will struggle a lot more. Oh... This is going to end in a really, really big crash. Well, I mean, here or the race. Both are going to end in a really, really big crash. I mean, it is a good burnout mobile. If you need to do some burnouts, it's pretty solid. Oh, where are you going? I was going that way. God damn it. Apparently we're going this way now. I've stalled anyway. Right. Shall we find a race, perhaps, to partake in? Where will we go? I'm thinking let's go for a street... Yeah, let's go take our very, very fast vans to a little street circuit. Perfect. I see nothing wrong with this at all. How long till the first crash? I mean... Turn 1. Probably before turn 1. Let's be honest. Before turn 1 is likely to be the... way things go. It's T-class as well. Tie-dye Racing asking who's my favourite IndyCar driver. I will be honest, I haven't watched enough IndyCar. I have not watched enough IndyCar to have formed a favourite driver. I've only watched up to Long Beach is all I've seen so far. I need to catch up on it, but oh, never mind, 'cause they're all stock. Yeah, I haven't seen enough in that series. I actually need to. I've got stacks of motorsport to catch up on from last weekend. Oh yeah, let's leave it in the heavy rain. This is perfect. We are all going to die. We are all going to have a tremendous accident. The funny thing is, 3.9 handling. I've seen cars with worse handling on Forza built in like C-class. And I honestly don't think you could get a vehicle to drive worse than this in many respects, actually. But, if we were playing the drinking game of drink every time I hit a wall, your liver wouldn't be doing great after this. Your liver would not be doing well. Probably at half distance. Again, there's not enough alcohol in my house for that to be something to do. You were a few years ago, the gearing. The gearing is dodgy, but the dodgy gearing is actually good because third gear is so long you can actually just dunk the car into it and you don't spin. So yeah, like it's dodgy, but it then also kind of helpful. Kind of quite helpful. So you know. TFTC say drink for the whole time the wheels spin. In the rain? Yeah. I don't know if there's going to be a time when my wheels aren't spinning in the rain. So this should be good. I've also just remembered I haven't gone and done an important thing that I would normally do. Quick. We're back. Oh, look at that for some perfecto timing. And whoa, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle everywhere. Thankfully, there is some space to the car behind. Someone got big wheel. They're 4 wide in Vanduras up towards the first corner. Everyone's gone wide, and I've got a pony in my face. Go away. Oh no, we've been bopped. We've been quite bopped. We've been a lot bopped. I've got to be the fastest A-team van. I can't be dealing with. I can't lose the battle of the A-teams. There are bops coming in, but it's just irrelevant because it's just not doing anything to the van. Whoa. Okay, let's just get on the brakes. I think we're going to have to take it a little bit patiently. I have actually got some pretty decent speed in this. However, there's a wall over there. You've just got to wait. You've got to bide your time. There's some more wheels. This isn't too terrible. This isn't too terrible. We're going to nudge a little bit. We're going to sweep around the outside of everybody there. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the fence. Oh, someone's got stuck on the fence. I'm getting my van in these great positions. And what the bloody hell happened there? I got cheated by the game. I don't even know what I pinged off of. Did I find a trampoline or something? I think I found a bouncy... Someone left their bouncy castle in the middle of the circuit. Could you take it back, please? I mean... Fair play if it's strong enough to bounce a Vandura back. What do we reckon it's made of? No. Thank you for that being destructible. Third gear's a nice gear. I like third gear. We're going to go... Oh, actually, we're a bit later on the brakes to G-Surfer. Still out wide through all of that. We're still getting the move done. Oh, it's some big slides. I am an amazing drifter. I can't even say that with a straight face. Oh, stop. I make the corner and I get pushed wide immediately. I don't even know where. Oh, G-Surfer spun. So G-Surfer managed to push me wide with his arse as he was spinning the car, I think, or tapped the side of me and that unsettled him and then sent him spinning around in all of that. Although, judging by where I got hit, I would suspect it was more of a spin first. And wall tap. Wall tap with entire van. Oh, someone missed a checkpoint. We're up to 8th. My new goal is, can I finish a lap without hitting a wall? Can I finish a lap without getting signpost bopped. Well, I can hit another van, that's allowed. Especially when the other van is in the way. Other vans are in the way. Oh, Orange is going to have a big accident. Please stop spinning directly around me. If I could catch a break, that would be lovely. We're not going to be able to win. I mean, we're 5 seconds, 7 seconds down now after all of that. Oh, big slides from everybody. Hello, other Vandura. Go, 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 go. We are off and away. Oh, they're going to be there. We'll outdrag the grey one. Then it's all about, can you get your braking point right for turn 1? The answer for me is nope, nope. Pushed it too hard this time around. Thankfully, there's a place where you are not able to miss a signpost. Oh, we've got one van sneaking up the inside. You are not making that corner. Oh, dark grey will. I'm just going to cut back. We're going to go for a double cutback, and it will work. Okay, 3rd place is where we are aiming for now. Can't really, unless leaders miss checkpoints or make very, very large mistakes, I can't really see us catching. And cross, there we go. Does look like an offensive blue car. It's not Reese, but it looks like an offensive blue car that is leading the way. We are up to, I thought that was 3rd. Okay. Oh no, the checkpoint's just not updated itself yet. We are up into a 3rd place. And the grass is actually a little bit helpful here in some ways. I think you get a tad, you kind of get a tad, do you get more grip on there? Or, so there's definitely a noticeable difference. I don't know why there would be more grip on the grass. Or maybe it's like, oh, Second's had an accident. Second met a signpost. We're coming up towards lap number 4. We have closed the gap to the leader. We have made up some time that lap around. We've made up a lot of time, in fact, that lap around. Oh, come on. Come on, Vandura. We can do this. Stop wall tapping, you muppet. See, I can do the drift videos. Oh, bugger. All you need is a 1,000 horsepower V12 and a Vandura. I mean, look at this. We were an entire corner sideways. That's how things... We'd lost a lot of time in doing it, but that's how the drifting is done, right? I know things and stuff. Well, kind of things and stuff. Some things and some stuff. Mostly nonsense. But, there we go. Are we closing? We definitely visually look closer than last lap around, but we have not got much time. We have not got much time at all. Yeah, okay, so we're down 4.5 seconds. That was very, very close. We did at least move the checkpoint. I mean, I've got to kind of take risks now. You either take the dumb risks now and potentially lose a second, but if I don't, we're just going to sit in second and there's nothing you can really do about it. I want to go for a 3rd win in a row as well because we've had a good little winning streak. Right, no more mistakes can be made. On to the final lap. We are kind of well clear of the cars behind. We've not made up as much time as I would have liked that lap around. Only made up a second overall because we had a dodgy start to the lap. I was doing too much drifting. There we go. Right, we've got to get close enough to apply the pressure and hope for a mistake. Like, genuine overtakes with these are tough. I'm just making up braking points entirely every lap. And I'm not sure I've really learnt. It's just kind of hope for the very best. Oh, dive. The van moves around so much. I mean, let's face it, it was never designed to deal with 100 miles an hour in as quicker a time as this thing can get to it. Oh, I saw that. That was a huge out-of-shape wiggle. Are you still positioned to get through these checkpoints? You've lost a lot of time. The A-team van is hunting. The A-team van is hunting down the leader. Is it going to be too little, too late? I think it is. I've closed that gap. We are right there. Oh, we're going to have to settle for second unless they spin it going up towards the finish line, which can be done on this circuit. Well driven. Well driven. I threw everything at it. I was the only one in the 14s. Yes, this is the sort of cars that I need. This is the sort of cars that I need. Silly cars are where I excel at. 14-1. So Hyper was in the 15s. Glimmer in a 16. I think that 14 was probably my final lap. Because that final lap was good. I don't actually think I hit a wall. So, there we go. We are going to do one more race with the Vanduras. We will do the muscle cars, and then we're going to go to Blizzard Mountain. So that should... I look forward to Blizzard Mountain. We're going to race LFAs at Blizzard Mountain. That'll only end well. Ooh, a wheel spin. Come on, exciting car. You can give us... Oh. Not exciting car. No. No, not an exciting car there.
Turn around when it is safe.
Right, shall we maybe try a race that is a little teensy tiny bit more sensible? We'll go for a race that's a little tiny bit more sensible. I'm not going to restart the lobby until we go to Blizzard Mountain, because otherwise I'm going to spend more time doing lobbies than I am actually doing the driving bit. So, ooh, it's not sensible, but I don't actually go here too often. So, let's go here, and yeah, see if I can get back to the front. You know, the important position to be in the races. I mean, it's... You know, all things considered, I was expecting this to be worse driving. I mean, it helps being on Horizon. Horizon does make life easier. The handling is a little bit more forgiving, and that is useful for a vehicle like this. Brakes are just garbage, but actual like corner grip wise, it wasn't too. Even with it in the rain, it wasn't too bad. So, oh well, I don't want that A class though, do we? Because it's a D class van, D class, early afternoon, 4 laps, figure of 8. There we go. This is like a real proper test for. This is a real proper test for throttle control. This is a real proper test for oversteer control. Like you can slide this car very, very easily, and you can keep it under control, but you will lose a lot of time. And this is you get away with a teensy bit of sliding, but you've got to try and. Yeah, you've got to try and minimise it, basically, because it's just time lost. Time lost drifting is not what you want. And in this, drifting happens whether you want it or not, mate, basically. So, we are going to have to be careful. Oh, look at the 318 vans. Majestic. A majestic sight in all of this. I've got plenty of work to do. I've got plenty of work to do here. Ewan's on a wheel, which is... I imagine it's a good workout. I imagine it's a good workout on a wheel. Well, probably not as good as the Clio, but pretty good workout in this. I think the Clio is actually less controllable than the Vandura. Oh, hello. I kind of don't even want to get involved in this first corner. Everyone has done a fairly good job. One of the 18 vans was wide into the fence on his own. Tell you what, I expected that first corner to go a lot worse, so well done, everybody. So the next corner might go worse. There's 3, 4, no, don't go that many. That many wide insensible cars doesn't work, let alone in 1,000 horsepower Vanduras. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we recovered. Oh, one of the 18 vans is gone. I don't actually want to be in third gear. That's a silly gear to be in. It was going okay. Oh, geez, hello. I've come. Oh, there's a white van glitching and lagging and doing all sorts of funky things over there. So let's not fight with that. We've got the power down. We're up into third gear. This is a flat-out corner coming up here normally. Won't be with this. Definitely not with this. I love that you go on the brakes and it just dives and slides around. It's quite good fun. It's quite good fun. Oh, we're going to cut back underneath the orange van. I also thank you very much for that position. The red van's going to spin the wheels and not have the control to get that power down. Oh, where is the offensive Bluemobile going? All over the place is where the offensive Bluemobile is going. I'm going to cover the inside here, but I'm going to go nice and early on the brakes down here. I know that bump there will actually throw cars It'll throw badly built cars around quite a lot. Normally, though, it's because they're too low and too stiff and so on. This is very badly built, but it's not badly built in the way that would upset it at that particular section. Oh, I was very late. I was very, very late on the brakes there. Got to get away with it, but not. You won't get away with it too often. If you put me in a wall again, I mean, we're going to be changing lobbies soon, so. I get these are not easy to drive, and the rest of us are managing it. Don't be an arsehole, basically. That's a bridge post. Oh, I was a little bit scared there. Oh, no. Please turn. Yeah, if you misjudge it, if you've, like, started... It's very difficult to get it to change. Basically, once the weight started transferring, you're kind of stuffed with going whichever way it's decided it wants to go. And if you've got that wrong, then you are in a lot of trouble. If you get that wrong, you are utterly screwed. Which I did in that instance. Covered it. Actually, it's like quite a good race going on ahead of us for second place. I do want to get a podium. I do want to be able to get my Vandura onto the podium, and I might be able to do it if you keep going out that wide. Unfortunately, there's not really anywhere for me to go through here, other than just to sit alongside Offensive Blue, fight with the 18 van on the exit, try and get that power down. The orange van's coming to join in, and who has got the braking right here? None of us. The orange truck in the lead is the one that's got the braking right, I think, is the thing to say there. We're going to try and get changed through here, and then put power down with a little bit of wheel spin. That's fine. Don't really want to be like being on the dirt. Loses you sometime, however, not too much in that situation there. That was actually a pretty good corner. Pleased with that one. And then like with a vehicle like this, when you do get a corner spot on, you've got to be very careful because you're suddenly carrying a lot more speed than you are expecting through the next turn. So yeah, you suddenly end up at a corner 15, 20 miles an hour. And in this, that makes such a huge difference that you've really got to watch out. One more lap. One more lap to go. We have been... So we have been pretty good up until now. Did not want to end up in that particular wall. Oh, Offensive Blue is right there. No. No Offensive Blue. You are not allowed to overtake. We must defend. Oh, please slow down. Please slow down. Oh, now I'm over driving because I'm trying to defend. I can get away with a little wide through there. Oh, there was a bit of tandem drifting. Well, the door was forced open in all of that one, but might, if we can get a good run down here, still have a chance. Going to be from a long way back. The only plus point is two cars fighting. We'll probably bop each other off the road at the rate they're going. So, two cars fighting, good for me. And carry the speed through there. That is a great corner, that one. Normally helped by having a much better handling car. But even in this, it's still a fun corner. So, there we go. And one more turn to be going. Oh, I've driven that in very deep. Try and get to the inside of the orange van. It's a drag race now, down towards the finish line. We are in identical vans. It's who's got the better throttle control, who's got the better exit. It's going to be me. Oh, we just got it. We have just made it. Did not get fastest lap, but it was very close, actually, between all of them. If we'd all started together, it could have been interesting. But... yeah, once you're trying to make that time up, very, very difficult. I mean, it's very difficult in normal cars, let alone in these, but I guess it's identical in these, so... either way, it was good fun. It's good fun. I'm going to have some more drink. Right, so... we are going to do S-Class Classic Muscle Cars. If the result says I got beaten, then the results are lying, because we were very clearly ahead. Sometimes Forza is actually notorious for screwing up on some close finishes, especially if there's a little bit of lag. It does it a lot on Forza 7, or can do it on Forza 7. So yeah, basically the game just lags cars about. So I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. Right, so for this next race, or next couple of races, S-Class Classic Muscle Cars. So I think I might have some, actually. I have a lot of S-Class cars. I have a lot of S-Class rally cars, funnily enough. What are the categories for them? Yeah, okay, so yeah, classic. The classic muscle category, that is the one that we will use. And I'll try and not put a V12 in it. Promise? Well, I don't promise too much. Ooh. Shall we use a Chevelle? How have I got 2 of these? I do not know. That's definitely got an engine it shouldn't have. Ooh. Found my car. Found my car. No, it's not going to be a rally event. Just anything S-Class. I just don't know what engine you've got in you, but I like the look of it. 937 horsepower, rear-wheel drive S-Class car. I know. The sensible way to go with these, a sensible build for these, is of course all-wheel drive and many power. But I'm not trying to be sensible here. Yeah, it's no fun being the sensible one, so instead I will have 900 horsepower of Corvette-based fuel. It's actually not a bad hand. I don't know what it's used for. Oh, might have been some sort of some rally build series. Don't know, but oh, that's a solid barrier, isn't it? I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty confident. It might have been Hot Wheels Showdown, actually. That is a very good point. That is a very, very good point indeed. Probably was, actually. Ewan, yes, it has got to be from the classic muscle category. So classic muscle category. I think there's a fairly wide-ranging selection. I mean, this is technically not a muscle car, but it fits. It's allowed. It will be Hot Wheels. I've just seen the tyres have got the red ring around it, so yeah, it's Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels Showdown car. Probably a pretty damn good vehicle as well, if I remember correctly. I know the sort of vehicle that tend to do well in that. And classic American cars like this with big tyres, very lightweight, and 900 horsepower while still being controlled. Pretty bloody good. Pretty good indeed. Shall we go do the super jump? While we're here, we will see how far we can launch a Corvette. Another game of place your bets, folks. How far do we reckon the Corvette is going to fly? Pretty far, I think, is the answer. But let me know and we'll see who gets closest. Let us see who gets closest. Don't crash into the tractor, because that would be silly. This jump is a nightmare to do, from what I remember. Oh, where is it? I can't actually see it. Oh, that'll do. It's through. And pop. I would say that was a complete success. We rolled and we landed on our wheels. I think it was just over about 650. I mean, a roll and landing on its wheels is definitely worthy of bonus points. It was also the first roll of the stream. So, there we go. Oh, might have got eaten by a orange CUDA. Whoa, sorry. Didn't know there was a car going down there. I was looking at chat. Don't look at chat and drive. I mean, it's just generally a solid advice. Don't drive distracted, whether it be by chat or whether it be by whatever it might happen. And around we go. Oh, little too much. Come on, Corvette. We'll give people a couple of minutes to build cars. found I think that was an Impala or Nova or something. I'm not sure.
It is safe to do so.
So let's run back down here. Now, ideally I would not want a car there, but there is a car there regardless. Oh, the Corvette's rolling again. It is 7:32 and a finish with a flourish. Incoming 1, 2. The camera's looking the wrong way. 3. Any more? Any more? We gonna have another one? No? Hey, one more. You didn't roll. You did roll. Happy to. Oh, you got reset. Apparently Corvette likes to fall over. So, amazing. For those asking why I'm on YouTube today, I had a lot of problems with videos. So, I figured we'd stream on YouTube and then this will get auto-uploaded afterwards as a make up for lack of videos today. We should be okay tomorrow, but stuff might be running late. There will be 2 videos tomorrow, but it might be a little bit late. I think I'm stuck, aren't I? Yeah, I'm definitely stuck. I'm definitely... Oh, we're wedged. Hey, we're unwedged. Thank you, oh helpful people of the game. Right, racing time. Racing time. We'll do a colour race with these, and then it's to Blizzard Mountain. And we will go racing. Probably not over there. Let's go find a nice tarmac. Is it this one? Ah, this one. This one's good. This is a great little track. Probably one of the best circuits in terms of handling. Of all of the normal circuits, this is probably one of the best for straight up handling. Although it's still very fast. So there we go. As far as F1 2018 goes, for those asking, I'm streaming some more of it. I am, shall we say, not particularly happy with YouTube when it comes to it, but there will potentially be more streams on it certainly, and highlights might go on YouTube. Yeah, the first part did not do well, but I'd say I did not do well. There is going to be a video at some point showcasing how broken YouTube is. I don't look forward to doing it, but it will have to be done. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting one when we get around to doing that. But yeah, YouTube is a broken mess. And the worst thing is that YouTube refuses to accept that it's a broken mess. So, yeah. That's fun. This should work for the cars, for the race. Could use the almighty Woody that won the rally car build, but I want to use that. Actually, I have other rear-wheel drive cars as well in this category, of course. But I like my Stingray. So, you were saying I've got to power up with a 450 horsepower. I have 900 in quite a good handling car. 450 is going to have a tough time. 450 is going to be really, really, really quick around a corner and then be decimated as soon as we get to a straight. Considering I'm on race tyres on this car, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, these are the Hot Wheels tyres, which I believe are the equivalent of race. So, yeah, Ewan, you'll be very quick through one part of the course, and then you will be left for dead a little bit. I am sorry, but that's what happens when you bring a handling car to a power game. I found that out with the last versus the community. I had a handling Mustang versus many powerful muscle cars, and just got stuck not being able to overtake anything. So, but there we go. I don't even know how you've got only got there. Who knows? Who knows? We shall not question it. What is Ewan driving? Ewan is in a 69 Mustang. Oh, because you know we're near the top of S-Class. I'm guessing on the standard engine or something. Daytona, another 67 Corvette. There is Falcon. Ford Woody is likely... I mean, I know the Ford Woody is likely to be fast, but probably not so controllable. Just to see the Woody shoot off into the distance is mighty impressive. Oh, the grip in the Corvette is lovely. It actually handles like a car should. I'm going to hazard a guess that Hype is not saying that about the Woody somehow. Although it's not too shabby through the corners, I'll say that much. It's the great unsung rivalry of Corvette versus mad Ford estate car thing. Definitely a lesser known one. definitely a lesser known one. There's a Hemi Cuda slithering around behind us. Oh, it's been a while since I've driven this circuit. Come on, we can figure this one out. We can learn this circuit or relearn this circuit. The Cuda's sideways and just about in the fence. There's the wheel spin as you go across the start-finish line. There's just smoke pouring. I don't know if there's any lag involved in that, but there's a lot of smoke pouring off the back of the Woody. Can we... Oh, that's a bit late. I say it's a bit late on the brakes. It was a lot later than the Woody, but then that's probably all right for us. Sneaky. Not quite going to make it work there. Not this time around. We might be able to go around the outside here. No, cut back underneath. Well, we'll give them a little bit of a nudge. Can't get it done there just yet. We'll bide our time. I mean, there's no need to go mad just yet. We've got plenty of laps to try and figure out a way past, and honestly, my car's handling really well. This is probably the easiest car I've driven all day. This is probably the easiest car. Maybe the Escalade. That was pretty straightforward. But, oh, no, that gap's going to just vanish, so I'll lift off. We have actually got other cars now coming to join us, which is normally the kind of hurry-up sign. Once other cars start joining in the fight, I don't want to get stuck behind here and waiting too long, really. Oh, no, can't quite get it done here. We might fly around the outside, squeeze around the outside. Oh, not quite. Almost made it work. Almost made it work. I don't know what happened to the Daytona. That's vanished, so probably missed a checkpoint, to be honest with you. Yeah, the difficulty is that to try and find a way past a Woody that's very, very difficult to control, you might get in trouble. I don't want to go around the outside here, really, do we? We're going to, regardless. Here we go. It's a silly overtaking position, but it might just come off. And we are around the outside. I think the Woody was a little early on the brakes in all of that. Don't try and follow my braking zone, Woody. I'm just going to recommend that. I'm going to cover that inside. Try and cover that inside. Oh, no, the Woody actually got very, very well around there. I was a little early on the brakes, trying to make sure I got to the inside, and then got the power a bit early out of the corner. It's just that little bit of understeer wide. What a silly, silly battle. Fun battle. I don't know what's in third. I can't possibly look back and have an investigate. This is one of those sort of battles, and they're the best kind of battles when you are fully engrossed in them. I can't see, it's now hidden by a Woody, but it's not too far back, whatever it is. Turn 1. I love this sort of first, I guess it would be turn 1 the whole way around. Brilliant corner. And then this next complex is about the only bit, or the only circuit bit on the game that works for handling cars, and then it very quickly becomes a straight line again. It's, oh, no. Almost got into trouble. Can't screw this one up. Okay, we've had a good string of results, and I don't want to now go and screw up what should be. I mean, we can't get embarrassed by a Woody. Although, again, a Woody did win the rally car build series. So the first part. So, you know. There we go. Oh, it was a Firebird in third. Cuda came fourth. Corvette, the other Corvette, down in fifth. Did we get fastest lap of the race? Yes, indeed, we did. The Charger... Oh, no, the Charger got fastest lap of the race. I apologise. Yes, the Charger fell to sixth, but was the fastest car in the race. Fair play. Corvette's bloody good. Corvette is very, very good. And there's a DNF at the bottom. Where do we go? Where do we go indeed for the next one? GCF saying I hit a tree twice. That would explain where you went. That would explain where you vanished off to. Zav saying, can we see the Clio of all the sidewaysness? We had the Clio went in the very, very, very first race we did today. Because I forgot quite how the settings worked and ended up with a Clio. We might finish off with the Clio again, just for good measure. We're going to do one more race with these, and then it will be off to Blizzard Mountain next. But before we go, shall we... Ooh. That looks fun. Yes, let's go here. This is actually one of the longest circuits. One of the longest circuits, actual lap circuits that you can go to, if I remember correctly. Anyway, apparently we've done something at some point around here. Let's get this set up. Classic muscle, S-class, race settings. We'll go 4 laps. That'll be good. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Let's go and load it. I could go in my Woody. Chat, what do you reckon? Completely cheating and slightly ignoring all of the I say all of the spirit of classic muscle car, in that it's probably got a V12 and it's a little bit all-wheel drive. I don't know. I will delegate it to you guys whether you want to see see that or the sensible-ish Corvette go. It does seem, while there were some votes for the Corvette, does seem like the Woody is going to be the winner. Sorry, I was having a drink, I should have probably said. But, terrible etiquette of me. But, yes, we will go for the silliest vehicle I pretty much own. And in true Woody fashion, it is... I say it's painted like wood. I don't even know if I don't remember if I did anything to this car. I don't even remember. This might have even been an auction house one at some point. I think cause the Woody was a barn find car, if I remember correctly. And I'm pretty sure I bought a few off the... what's it called? The auction house, because I wanted to... I wanted more of the city vehicles. Also, when it won the rally car build series, I didn't want to change the setup. So... yeah, this is the winning rally car. It probably won't be so good here. It's probably a bit too high and a bit too bouncy and a bit too wobbly. Which is a shame. Should have gone to a rally circuit. But then that would also put me at a huge advantage having a purpose-built, unintentionally purpose-built rally car. Well, audience, once more, place your bets. Where will the mighty Woody of overpowered silliness end up? Apparently not many people got the invite. Well, this makes life easier for me. The other Woody is here. The other Woody is here. I guess that's the important thing. There's 2 Daytonas, a Cuda, Ewan with his very, very slow Mustang. Ewan, do you want to push? I'll give you a push. We'll give you a push start. Come on, Ewan. Let's go. Let's go. It's probably the fastest your Mustang's gone. I will eventually have to try and overtake you. And there we go. Bye-bye, Ewan. I tried, okay? This circuit will not be fun in a underpowered car. Okay, the handling characteristics I slightly forgot about. It will pick the wheels up because it's on high-riding off-road suspension. It's also on off-road tyres, which will mean it doesn't have too much in the way of grip. Although the good news is if we go on the dirt, we'll be fine. Oh, someone's just flying away. I don't know where they've gone. They'll reappear, hopefully, somewhere helpful. What a silly, silly vehicle. This actually is not very good on... I didn't realise how bad this was on the tarmac. On the dirt, it's fine. You can kind of get away. You can get away with a car driving like this on the dirt, and it probably works out quite nicely for the car. Like that weight transfer is fine for you on the dirt. But out here, it really is garbage. And I hate to say it about such a legendary vehicle, but out here it is not... It does not work. I don't know where the race suspension and some race tyres. Oh, thank you. Or that one. We're going to be very, very, very sideways. Wall tap again. I was on the brakes early. Oh, wow. We've been lag eviscerate. What the hell went on there? Oh, sorry, Ewan. I think I got lag killed. think I might have got lag killed a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidge in all of that. I don't even know what, don't even know what went on, because somehow, having already crashed, the other car was still managing to lag us and ping us upwards, which is generally a good sign that there was a fair bit of lag involved in all of that. Oh, where are you going, Pontiac? Can the wobbly-ified Woody... We are literally doing a wheelie there. I did not intend to go for a dive up the inside. I apologise. It was just one of those things that happened. Oh, we're going to bump doors some more. There's going to be a little bit of sliding. Not quite enough to give us a scare. Excuse me. Again, there's no hurry up bump. Oh, we're going to do some wheelies. Not quite. Not quite. Where has it gone? I don't actually know where the Firebird's gone. I thought it was still alongside. I was trying to give them space because I thought they were there. I just couldn't see them anymore. It's not the easiest of things to do in this car. You've got about a million things to think about, and most of them involve going sideways or wobbling. And the last time we had a million things to think about, most of them involving wobbling, are the cars for the automation autocross stuff. Oh, please slow down. We don't. I'll be able to make it work around the outside. This is an excellent race for third. I will say that much. This is an excellent race for third place here between, again, two unlikely rivals. I don't think the Firebird was notorious for being a rival to the Ford Woody. Also, the Ford Woody is about 20 years older than... Actually, I don't even know when that Firebird is. Is that like 70s? That was the crappy era of muscle cars. Or not muscle cars, really. Oh, dear. I don't know if that's a car... We might be... That is a car we're lapping. Okay, never mind. Car we're lapping was giving up and trying to do stunts. Oh! It's nearly a roll for both of us going through there. We will overtake. Yeah, when we were too far back to catch the Woody ahead. Oh, I've overdriven there. One corner, the Firebird overdrives. Another corner, I overdrive. I was trying to get back. That's a corner you don't need to brake for. There was a hurry-up bump from the Woody, and you never want a hurry-up bump from a Woody. Just more general photo race life advice. Out of context, probably not helpful. But, you know, when most of the stuff I say is not helpful in context, so it's alright. That corner there is definitely not flat out. I think we have learnt that. Oh, no. We're going to get big understeer. For all of that. Oh, we're going to give another hurry-up bump. Oh, there was a... I think might have even had some trees involved in that one. Amazing. I got faster lap than I got the fastest laps of the Woodies. So, that's what matters. We can't really match the Charger, but, you know, we're in the Ford Woody. So, oh dear. What a spectacle. What a spectacle. I think the I think the Woody would have done better. We'll probably do better. Or maybe we'll use it on Blizzard Mountain. I don't know. We'll see. And I think this will be a level up for us, won't it? No, not quite. Right. Okay. So, I will back out of this lobby. And we will go and start a new one. I think I have to back out. I'm going to back out anyway. And we'll just start afresh. We'll start a new Blizzard Mountain lobby. Hopefully... Ewan has Blizzard Mountain. We'll get him in, and then he will be the one to private session. There we go. Yes, I do want to go there, and then Ewan can do invites. Not adventure. What am I doing? On private, online, free roam. There we go. I'd love to be able to have it as a joinable session. Not a thing that can be done, sadly, and. There we go. I'm going to have a quick drink. Also, if you have any specific requests for us to do, you can leave them in a donation message or in the super chat or anything like that, and I will endeavour to get round to those. Otherwise, I will be doing whatever particular thing takes my fancy at the at the particular moment. I might just drive the Woody again for a for a bonus race. I don't think the Woody ever went for a race around any of the what's-it-called circuits. I don't think it did. Well, did the message get deleted? I don't actually know if they do. Apparently they did. I've looked at it. It buggers up. Oh, there's Ewan. That works. But right. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will know if I have raced the Woody at Blizzard Mountain at any point. I probably have. I don't know though. Right, if you would like to join, send Ewan a message. The game tag was just on the screen. I'll get out of here, and you will probably be able to see. There we go. Send Ewan a message on Xbox, and he will get you in. We won't have people that were just in the last one. However, the first lot to get connected are in. There's not much better ways we can do things. So, yeah, it sucks that the lobby size is only 12. That's, it is what it is. It's just how it works. This thing is bloody fast when it's off-road. It's just like it's very, very quick on tarmac. It just doesn't lose when you take it off-road. It just doesn't lose any of that speed. And of course, the wobbling weight transfer is now less of a problem. I was kind of hoping for a roll there. I'm disappointed. Oh, we could do the odd hill climb. Where was this bit? Was it we used? Very difficult to see from down there. I have a feeling it. No, I actually think it's more in the corner. Some of you might remember this video. Most of you probably won't. I say that. Chances are, actually, if you're watching the stream, you're probably one of those that did watch the video. We had rear-wheel drive rear-wheel drive something classes, and it was a case of see who could climb furthest up one of these hills. Of course, rear-wheel drive in the snow, and we had to start. But no, it must have been that bit. Must have been that bit there, because there's no trees around, and there were no trees when we ran it. So yeah, I can't remember quite where the start line was. There was a start line, and we were going up this part here, and it was a case of who could get because no one got up to about there, I think. Guys, I did literally say if you're in. Oh no, maybe this can't even do it. You can do it if you've got a run up, but yeah, if you've got a run up, you can do it. If you haven't got a run up, then not a hope. But look, I'm sorry, but we were going to get different people in. So if you are from the other one, I will just remove you. I apologise, but okay, it's not even coming out. Oh, wait, okay, it's because they're not in the session. Sorry, but there we go. I'm not going to be doing any of the special events like the soapbox racing, like the Land Rovers versus hypercars, because they require a lot more to set up, and we really struggle with people following the very simple rules on GTA 5. I'm sure as hell not going to try it on a stream. Sorry, but that is the way it works with this stuff. Yeah. Again, that sort of challenge, I am sure we will do that sort of challenge when it comes to Horizon 4. I'm sure there will be a bit of terrain that will work on Horizon 4 for some soapbox racing, but yeah, it's too much of a pain to do here. And completed. That's what you need. Just a good roll. I'm going to go for a run-up to this and see if we can actually make it up the hill. And here we go. Let's go. I might be in too high a gear initially, but if we can just keep... Oh no, it's bounced. It's bounced at the wrong point. It's nearly made it. It's not making it. Handbrake's not going to hold it either. Brake wheel. Oh crap. And go. It won't. No, it won't. It's not going to do it. It's going to go back. It can do it if I don't bounce it. To be fair, I say it can do it. I'm pretty sure in testing I did run a car up here. But it did have to have a big run up and was all-wheel drive and was suitable. So, you know, that's a thing. Oh, yeah, good luck with your Mustangs and so on in climbing up this one. Good luck with that. Your LFA probably won't have a fun time. Reese, hello, welcome to the streams. And you want to try and make soapbox racing? If you've got ideas, go for it. I'm assuming GTA 5 soapbox racing, that would be fun. Right, keep the throttle down. No, even the Woody can't make this. And, whoop, I mean, it's way higher than any of the cars got in the competition. The Evo has got further than me. The Evo's stuck, Mustang's stuck. And the Firebird is stuck. Also, the Firebird shouldn't be in here, but there we go. Sorry, I forgot people to kick. There are also people stuck in other sessions that I now cut who are now in where they shouldn't be, which is very annoying. I don't think I can seem to do anything about... That's probably why. Oh, wait, do I have to kick from there? Well, the game's broken. The game is... Okay, no, I think it has now sorted itself out. That's okay. That's sorted, at least, as well as it can be. As I said at the very start of this, how I miss the lobbies where you could get people... Oh, this is a good run. Come on, oh mighty Woody. I mean, it's touched the summit. It has literally touched the summit of the hill. Now I'm in the way now a little bit. Mustang, that's not where you want to go. It's not where you want to go. No one's getting up there. Oh, buggy, I'm very sorry. I mean, admittedly, if you're going that speed there, you're not going to make it. But there we have it. Ewan's in the menus doing the invites. So if no one tells him, and if he doesn't pay attention, we can just go and see how far away the car can be pushed. Come on, Ewan. We will go and take you the other side of the lake. Apparently it's very difficult to push a car that's in the menu screens. Despite the many speeds and power of the 1,000 horsepower Woody, it's very difficult to push a Delta S4. Oh, Ewan paid attention. Boo! Many boo. Why would you do that? Say, why would you do that? Thank you, Ewan, for doing the invites. My way of saying thank you is trying to nick your car, basically. And out of the way of everything, we go up towards... I'm just going to launch... I'm going to launch the car. We'll launch the car. And I was going to try and get on the brakes and see if we can stop and have other cars fly over us, but I don't think we've got good enough brakes. Well, Ewan flipped, Racer flipped. I have been flipped, but... I have been flipped in all of that. Amazing. This doesn't actually really want to roll off of this jump for whatever reason. Just the Woody is just so perfectly poised. It has no interest in falling over. Where was it? Oh, we've got cars stuck somewhere around here. I think we managed to get cars. When we do the curling, we could get cars wedged up here, and they had a very bad time. There we go. Yes, if you do want to get, we've got a couple of places, unless there is people stuck. There's someone stuck in. No, got one more place. Sorry, for somebody. Oh no, we don't have one more place in this. Sorry, we've got two more places. You're not even in the what? The bloody hell is going on? There are two more places. In here, we send you in a message. He will try and get you in, although I think the lobby might be balked. We're going to start, because I think the lobby's broken, and I'm hoping starting something is going to kick it into gear. Because he's got confused as to how many people are where. It doesn't really do what it's supposed to do most of the time. We've got 11 at the moment. We'll go with this, just because I don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to spin around like a lunatic, and Right, playground games. Let's go and play some playground games. Zab asking what is the equivalent of being stuck in the clouds here. I think it's probably being stuck in the like camera spinny roundy screen. That's basically the difficulty. Or maybe let's not do that. Let's just do that. Perfect. I have the car for this. Yeah, I think the lobby's got confused as to what there are in terms of people in it, so we've just got to kind of go with whatever we have. So we shall see. We do indeed have to go with an LFA, but I'm not going to go with an LFA in this. Which is while I try and reset the lobby, we'll go and play a round of playground games, and the Woody should be good. The Woody should be good in this. It's got the power. It's got the kind of grip. It's got the grip in an off-road sense. Sorry, the big weight transfer is actually kind of helpful. Might be helpful anyway. It doesn't really have the handling, which can be important in a game of Infected. Can be very important in a game of Infected if you need to dodge out of the way of people. Although likewise, speed can be very important and very helpful. It is a Tesla. You're going to have a fun game. There is a Hummer that will be no good. And there is a Hummer... Oh, there are some S2 cars in this. I just thought it locked into S-Class. Well, I mean, they're going to be pretty fast. However, you can still get trapped in. Where is the... Basically, we spot the Tesla, and then we... Oh, that's some fun frame rate. Ah! Found the Tesla. There's a Tesla over there. There's a lot of it, because a lot of it is in Ghost Mode, because most people have got, by this time, will be far enough in the game that they've got all the perks, and will run out of perks, probably, to buy. So now it's the... No. Yes, Tesla's over there. Is Tesla chasing Ewan? Possibly. Oh. And we'll back up from there. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Spin away. And we go vacate the area. The power of the all-wheel drive Woodies. And this is going to be a big, long, lazy slide. Big, long, lazy slide. Big, long, lazy slide away. Uh-oh. Oh, the Tesla's got a friend. It's not what you want. You never want a Tesla with a friend. Okay, Woody. Time to vacate area. There's a Talbot. Oh, hello. Well, you're going to have a bad time. At least I'm pointing the right direction there. And, oh, crap. Now there's 2 of them. 3 of them. You don't want 3 of them. There is... Oh, there goes the Hilux heading towards us. I think I've got the speed here just to go, goodbye, everyone. We do not want any of your shenanigans involved here. And, whoop, you're probably not going to be able to do that turn. You're all travelling way too fast. Can I give you a word of advice? Don't all 3 of you chase one car. Especially not a car like the Woody. Look, there's a big group of them. Go chase the big group of them. Go chase the big group of them. Or go chase the Ewan. Oh, I couldn't go underneath it. I really wanted to go underneath that. That's disappointing. With fair play to the Raptor, Hilux, whatever it was. Ewan, you are going to get tagged, mainly because I spotted your Delta trying to be a sneaky bugger. You are going to get tagged in the slowest, dumbest way. Thank you. See, that works if the other cars are going quick enough. And I hate to say it, you weren't there, were you? Oh, well, that one there's going fast enough that I can't turn for it. Hello. Oh, it's a Hilux. I think it's a Hilux. I don't know. Whatever, big SB thing. Hummer! Come back. We're going to get the Hummer. And whether it be me, or whether it be Ewan, or whether it be somebody else, I want to tag the Hummer. Or, you know what, maybe the other car, whatever the other car is. Maybe that'll work. I don't know why everyone's just not paid attention. Like, no, anybody paying attention to that? No one even made an attempt. Well done, guys. And there is... Oh, there's one car over there. I might be able to... Oh, no, that's... You know, this map is surprisingly different. Oh, well, the untagged cars managed to tag each other. Well done, folks. I mean, if someone of us had been around there to benefit, it would have been fun. None of us were. Can we get rid of that? There we go. Not very easily. That Hummer, I'm surprised how fast the Hummer is. I was expecting it to be awfully slow. Someone caught it regardless, so There we go. The Hummer did actually win. The Hummer took a victory. CTSV third. The Metro, S2 Metro, took the second, and the Hummer is the victor. Fair play. Fair play indeed. Is this a level up? Yes, just enough to get a level up, and let's get the infinitely unlucky wheel spins. We have got a look at that for an infinitely unlucky terrible wheel spin. 10 grand. I mean, to be fair, if someone offered me 10 grand now, I'd be very happy with it. I would be very happy if someone fancied offering me 10 grand. However, in the world of Horizon 3, where I have like 21 million already, it's not so important. Not so important. Right. We're going to do a rally race with a Lexus. Because why on earth not? Not that rally race, though, because that rally race doesn't end well for me. Where was the hill climb? Ah, yes, Devil Corners hill climb. What a circuit. What a circuit indeed. Now, I have no idea if my Lexus LFA is standard. I presume I have one. I don't actually know. But we will try. we will try running. I must own one. Like, it's like one of those. I have to say one of those. I've got so many cars in this that I've probably got one of most of them. If not, I don't know if it just gives you a default rental one, possibly, if you don't have one in your car. I know it gives you the default of, or it'll give you whatever the host has used if you can't select it, I believe. But I don't know. Don't know what it does if you don't have the car. Right, add that, just that, 820. So we will go car class S1. Now, it's been a very long time. I do have a modified one. I forgot I had one of those made. I'm going to be a cheaty, winny, sneaky. Actually, no, because if everyone doesn't have one, if someone has a stock one, you're in trouble. If you don't have a stock one, you'll just use mine, which will be an upgraded one. I might have cheated my own race. Nobody say anything. I mean, actually, no, because then chat will be quiet and YouTube will probably be angry. Just say lots of other things. Nobody mentioned the cheaty Lexus. I'm basically doing a Toyota going rallying with with a slightly upgraded car that shouldn't be an upgraded car, but we don't speak about it. Look at the pretty cable cars. Look at the snow. Is this on snow tyres? Might not be on snow tyres. I don't think it's on Hot Wheels tyres. So are quite a few others. Notice who has got the car on Hot Wheels tyres, and who is actually going to have a car with grip. Everyone has got a max PI LFA, whether they've borrowed mine or have one themselves. I think most of them have borrowed mine. Yeah, this is going to be wheel spinny chaos. It's going to be wheel spinny chaos. I mean, it's a great circuit. It is one of the all-time great circuits. But there we go. Oh no, I can't go up. I'm trying to go underneath. Oh, someone spun. Don't go on that bit. Okay, so the icy tarmac is okay. The snowy grass is not okay. And now we're onto the snowy dirt that will probably not be okay. Come on, put that power down. There we go. Look at that. Got some traction. Where was the ice patches? Can I remember? It's been so long since I've got up here. There are ice patches around the course. I think they're further on, but yeah, if you hit those, you are in an awful amount of trouble. If you hit those, you're in an awful amount of trouble. The leader's gone round. I don't know where they're going. No! For God's sake. There was a 50-50 chance. I thought that car was going to stop. Oh, once you've lost that momentum, you are done for. Once you lose momentum there, you are so finished. Oh, Damn it! It's that guessing game of a spinning car. Which way are they gonna go? Oh, and another one round. That's what, 3 we've seen go so far. Oh dear. I mean, yes, it's easy. Very, very easily done if you are not careful. You have got to be immensely careful with the car. We are 50% of the way. I think we've just been gifted the lead by a lag out. Perfect! I will take gifted leads when they are available. I also love how I'm pretty sure me and Mitsubishi started from the very back of the field, and by staying out of trouble and a lag out, we have worked our way to the front of the fields. Perfect, really. Oh, the circuit's coming back to me a little bit. I swear there was more ice, but I know there was ice on the other one, like the rallycross version. I thought there was some around here, but maybe it comes later on in the course. I know we're going up towards the fast corner now. I know we're going up towards the scary fast corner. Some cars could take this flat, I think. Not this, though. I mean, I could try. Oh, there's the ice. Found the ice. Let's not play on that. Let's definitely not play on that. Oh, bumpy. It's very uncomfortable in the Lexus. I'm going to point that much out. It's very, very uncomfortable in the Lexus. There was ice. I wasn't going mad. I do genuinely remember. And there's a little bit of a jump there. And some more bump. Except, like, those bumps were nothing in the rally cars. And, well, they're noticeable in the LFA. And for some V10, howl across the line. I'll take it. I must have missed a checkpoint. Didn't lag out. Yeah, that's always a bummer. That is always a bummer when that one happens. I mean, I've already done it a few times in this stream, but there we go. Ewan got 3rd. Well done, Ewan. Mitsubishi fell to 4th. Burnout 5th. Big Ben 6th. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with my race. Fairly happy with my race. To be fair, my cheating was immediately undone when everybody has the same sort of car. I'm also pretty sure Mustang might have had some different tyres on his car. They might actually be suitable. But, and we're 75,000 XP away from another fun, terrible luck wheel spin. You know what? We've raced up here. Shall we maybe race down again? That only seems fitting, really. Mountain Peak. It's not really race down, is it? There we go. Cross mountain descent. Excellent. This is the sort of race that we need. Apparently I've done this in S2. Maybe this might have been the... Actually, I think this was the... I mean, bits of it we used as the soapbox racing. So that is always fun. And we will... I don't actually know which way was quicker going through here to find Lexus. Lexus LFAs for all. Once more. Mine a little bit cheating. Ish. Everyone's is cheating though, so... It's fine. Can we go 2 for 2 with the howling Lexus? I'm going to say potentially not. It's a little bit... Oh, piss. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. I say perfect. Once more, chat. Place your bets. On A, how many Lexuses? How many will you see pointing the wrong way? And B, where am I going to end up? So... see if anyone gets it right. I think it was a first and 3 spins on the first run. So, what might we see next? Changos reckons 4 to spin. Tom reckons 6 and come 3rd. I don't know whether we'll see more or less going down. Like going downhill, you will be Oh, wow, I'm at the back. Okay, going downhill, I guess you'll carry more speed into corners. You might be more likely to see the back end step out. Maybe. But we are a little bit more experienced with the cars. G-Surfer saying spin to win. The good old Hypnodisc motto. Oh, there's a lot of visiting the walls already. There's just a lot of powder. I did not want to really go over there, but don't know if well there's at least one. I don't know if I got that checkpoint. I did apparently. Yeah, this is the old bits. We used parts of this for the old soapbox racing. So one car's gone round. No one fell over. There's one in the wall, but that doesn't count. That wasn't a spin. I guess at least starting from the back, we will see anyone who spins. Oh, careful. Careful through all of that, and I want to go to the inside of the ice. I actually don't know if there's really any advantage to that, because you've got to go very, very slow into the corner. We'll take the position away. I don't know if this actually follows the... Oh, it does actually follow the downhill route that we use. The soapbox racing was not designed to use this particular... It wasn't designed to run on a course whatsoever. It was just done in free play. I looked around the mountain to find a road that went down roughly in the angle I wanted it to. And this was one that fitted the bill, and it looks like this course does actually use near identical route. I think it might... No, it does actually look like it goes the same way even like down here. Guess we'll see where it ends up in terms of a finish line. Yeah. Oh no, okay, so yeah, we veered off somewhere different now. But I mean, half of that is the soapbox racing. We got, actually it's quite a long race, 50% of the race. I'm being a little bit careful with the old throttle. There's a lot of, be careful with the old throttle, not careful with the old brakes though. Apparently that is a lot tighter corner than we expected. A lot of foliage has got in the way of the racing. Oh, there's going to be a wall for the yellow car, and through the next checkpoint we go. There's another wall for eccentric. A little bit of a wall tap for me. There's a lot of speed carried through there that I might not want for this bit, because yeah, you've got to try and get the car change direction. If you're in a rally car, it's fine. A lot of sideways left side. There's a lot of sideways LFAs through there, and I'd imagine there'd be those doing similar things behind it. Oh, I know where this road goes, actually. I remember the end of this. I think we actually finished on a brief bit of tarmac. I was trying to be sneaky and cheaty and cut the corner slightly. And look at that glorious tarmac. I mean, not as sneaky and cheaty as that, god damn it. I think the podium might have gone. Yeah, because it's just flat now to the finish. Well, that's a bit irritating. That is a bit irritating, but there we go. Well, I guess we might as well finish backwards across the screen. Disappointing. Disappointing. Yeah, it's ran out of time, really. Too much messing around with some of the... I couldn't get through traffic ideal, and I ran very wide, unfortunately, at the start. A few of us did. A little bit about braking, but there we go. Shell Huggett, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, can we add you? I mean, you are more than welcome to. You will add... Well, you will... The ad will be the equivalent of a follow on Xbox, so you'll... To be fair, I don't know. I don't actually pay much attention to it. I use Xbox to play games. I don't really do much outside of that. But yeah, essentially, if you add/follow, then I think you'll be able to see like when I'm online and whatnot. And like if I ever put any, not that I do put anything on the old whatever like message posting bit. I mean, yeah, you are welcome to, but it won't make a huge amount of a difference, if you like. I guess you might see if I do any screen records or whatever they're called, captures, those sort of thing will come up. But yeah, I'll be honest, I don't actually use. I mean, I use Xbox for work essentially, and what free time I get. Sometimes I'm on Xbox, but not often. I don't get. Say what free time I get. I don't get free time. Like free time is just it doesn't exist. The occasional bit I do, yeah, doing silly things. Anyway, but yeah, you are more than welcome to follow me on there and get some updates of some description from that. Thunder Jumper, thank you very much. I apologise, best be a little bit delayed. I don't think my Streamlabs was updating very well. So, yeah, I apologise. I think that is the only one I missed, which was a little while ago. Thunder Jumper, thank you for the donation. Saying, could you do track cars like the Aerial Atom, BAC Mono, KTM Crossbow, etc. at Blizzard Mountain? I think we can probably manage that. And Power Windows, thank you very much for the donation, saying it's Lexus's because it's not Latin. The more you know. Also, I need thoughts and prayers for my Subaru Forester. It needs a new head gasket. Oh dear. And I'm doing it myself. Largest automotive undertaking for me, and I have no idea if it'll start when I am done. Best of luck. Best of luck with that. I have, not done a head gasket change on one of my own cars. Back when I was at college, I have, well, I've done engine rebuilds and have, done that sort of thing, but that was a very long time ago with the supervision of my tutor. So, yeah, good luck. Good luck with that one. Hopefully, your Subaru will come out the other side in one piece. But yeah, that's a big... It's like one of those things, like, theoretically... Ooh, I know where we can race the KTMs, etc. Plan! Like, theoretically, I would know how to do it. I just really, really wouldn't trust myself to do it. I find that with a lot of mechanical things. Like, theoretically, I should know roughly what I'm doing. Do I actually know what I'm... Do I trust myself to know what I'm doing? No. So, yeah. All the best. All the best with that. Do we have it's like a track toy? Extreme track toys. Yes, that's what we want. Extreme track toys. I can't remember what any of the PI stuff is, but we'll go extreme track toys and we'll go S1. Perfect. S1 class, extreme track toys. Maybe I'll have something vaguely sensible. I don't think so. But this is the best circuit in existence ever for Blizzard Mountain racing. True fact. True fact. We have got... Oh, I have got something sensible. I have a Donkavore. How is that a track toy? I don't know. I could be really cheaty and use a Donkavore, but I feel like that's far too... That's not in the spirit of... Oh, that's got snow tyres as well. I'm going to go in the spirit of entertainment, and there's actually a lot of weird track toys. Have no snow tyres, because that would be boring. And if any of you do run snow tyres and I beat you, then we can laugh. I've gone for the many downforces. Pretty sure this has got one of the highest downforce cars in the game, if I remember rightly. Certainly the back. I don't know about the front, but the back, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, should be good. Shell, thank you very much for another super chat. Say, are you planning on playing more Car Mechanic Simulator? It might turn up as a stream. Maybe maybe turn up as a highlights video as well at some point. As much as I like the game's fun. If there is more DLCs, then potentially, quite possibly. I don't know if they're actually planning on doing more DLCs. I think Ford was the last one. I'll probably look at those. Truth is, the videos don't get views anymore, which is a shame because it's a fun game. It is a fun game. However, yeah, when the videos stop getting views, that's when I've got to try and find something. Let's say that nothing's getting any views because YouTube is a horrible pit of pain. But yeah, I might sort of drop into it for time to time. I'm going to hazard a guess that some of these are all-wheel drive, or well, that's a big crash. I was right. It was a big crash. Oh, and one's gone round, two's gone round, 3 and 4 have gone round, I've gone round, but that was a mono's fault. Oh, I don't know if I can even get going again from down here. Go, 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 go. The Razor Whip's having to say, oh, that was a bad place to come out of ghost mode. You know what? The terrible, uncontrollable vehicles, we will have our own battle. We will have our own battle. It'll be sideways and slow, but we will have our own battle. Yes, sideways and slow. Very sideways and slow. Very sideways, and we're doing 30 miles an hour. I spot a mono again. Oh, the Mustang's got stuck. I also spot a tractor. That tractor would probably be faster around here than most of our cars. Yeah, the mono's not having a fun time, is it? Nope. Oh, come on, Mustang. You can do it. Please be fast enough over here. Yes, you are. You have to be going really slow. I know the AI do derp out. The AI derp out a lot around here when you race in single player. One of the reasons why I don't use the circuit in single player. But, oh, it is the great Mustang versus Lotus battle. Oh, well, that's another bad time to go out of ghost mode. Right there. Oh, dear. Well, we're not last, you know. Happy thoughts and all that could be worse. We could have missed that checkpoint. Well, it could have gone. It could have gone a lot better. It could have gone a lot better. Still not last. To be fair, I think Mitsubishi is AFK. So, you know, yeah, this race has not gone to plan. This race has gone about as... Oh, no! No! Well, we're going backwards for... Oh, piss. I didn't even get a J-turn right. There was a fence in the way. Why is there a fence in the way? Why is there always a fence in the way of the fun stuff? You know what? We're just going to have a drifty session. Or not even that, because we've got no control. You know what? I'm just going to park it there, I think. We'll just leave it. I'll actually stay there, let those cars go past. You boring buggers with your snow tyres. Boring buggers with snow tyres. Oh. I should have run the Donkavort, because the Donkavort's a beast, and the Donkavort would have been fine. But, yeah, turns out being one of the few that actually goes by the spirit of what the challenge was is... oh, there we go. That was just about managed to hold that one. No grip in this. There's no grip whatsoever in this car. You see, this is why when you guys asked, can we do what's-it-called racing? Can we do the soapbox racing? Can we do this and that challenge? This is why no, we can't do that in a open street because, well, I'm going to play over here with the scenery. And some celebratory park it in a tree, I think. Didn't come last. Just. But there we go. Power Windows, thank you very much for the donation. So it's straightforward for the most part, just a wee bit scary, especially with all the sensors I've already unplugged. And as if it's not stressed enough, my car illiterate mum will be road stripping 500 miles in it to get it registered. No pressure. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck with with that one. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of the things, certainly a lot of things with modern cars is like just everything's electronic. The basic bits of engine is just like a big kind of Meccano set almost. After that, it does start getting, when you start including all the, like certainly like, you know, your classic cars were very straightforward. They kind of seem daunting, but are nowhere near as bad. It's the electrics really that in modern cars, and the one little electrical problem, and then you are in a world of pain. So, yeah, let's hope. Let's hope for the Subaru, and hope I have no serious electrical problems, because bugger. Let's go do something more sensible, shall we? That's a terrible race. Don't want to do that one. This looks fun, actually. Let's go over here. We will race in a... we'll grab maybe like the showroom rally. I can't remember the name of the different categories. We will grab something. Let's do an open... open S1's actually not too bad. I've got a million billion S1 cars ready to run on a rally stage, so I'm happy with going with open S1. What was a surprisingly fun car to drive? Let's go for a surprisingly fun car rather than a sensible. That's silly. Hey, I would say get chat to pick, but if chat gets to pick, then chat will make me drive that. I mean, that's good. That's actually also quite good, but not good for here. RS2 is very good. I'm just trying to remember what was built for as a rally car build on the normal, because the rally car's tyres just get converted to snow tyres when you go to Blizzard Mountain. Ooh, XJ220. Yes, I like that idea. In general, you have a big Jaguar supercar, and that... It was actually very good. It's not got enough PI to really work in S1. However, it's an XJ220, and for that reason, I will like it. For that reason, I will like having an XJ220. I have found, like, as I have got older, perhaps as cars have aged, I find myself, like, as a kid growing up, I never really cared much for the XJ220. I never really cared much for the Ferrari 575 either. But I guess as I have gotten older and as cars have changed more, I do very much like this. I very much like this era of supercars and I guess hypercars, to be fair. Like the XJ220, the F40, the 95. The 959s never really captured my imagination the same as the Jag. Even the EB110. The EB110's a very, very nice car. I've been lucky enough to see a few of them around, well, Goodwood. Basically, if I've seen a rare car, chances are it was at Goodwood. But yeah, there's certainly like the XJ220. Again, I have been lucky enough to see a few of these. There's certainly something spectacular. They are huge. Something very spectacular about seeing one of these. Sensible, silly, sensible, and then there's me in a supercar. Has anybody else gone down the supercar route? I mean, there's an Isetta that's going to fall over. And there's a Charger. Oh, there's a Vantage. There we go. There's somebody else. Somebody else has gone down the... Well, that's the last I think we will see of the... that's also rear-wheel drive. That's also rear-wheel drive. Yeah, okay, you can't actually see anything because of the roll. The roll hoop is in the roll cage is in the way. So let's not use first-person view for that. Come on, XJ220, beat the Trail Cat. You can't be beaten by a Trail Cat. It's currently Evo, Subaru. Well, Porsche's had a crash. The Evo, Subaru, Evo, Porsche, Jaguar. I mean, it could be a time attack championship. Right, and then let's make that Evo, Subaru, and Jaguar. Now, can we break up the big Japanese... To be fair, I know how good those are as rally cars. I would expect to be very quick. Although, can I use some local track knowledge? Because I do know this bit of the road very well. Do know this bit of the road very, very well. So I'm hoping to use some sneaky local track knowledge to my advantage. There we go. Nowhere to avoid the ice. The Jaguar leads the rally cars. The Jaguar does lead the rally cars. I think we've got to stay out wide here, don't we? Ooh, yes, there is ice on the inside there. You can cut that one to the inside, but you don't gain as much time for going down there. Oh, crap. The Evo had a little scare on the ice, but is now recovered. Actually, this is basically just the reverse of the soapbox racing. It is very much the reverse of the soapbox racing route, to be honest with you. Go away, Evo! Do not spoil the Jaguar party. Do not spoil the Jaguar. No, I've got to try and make wide Jaguar. I mean, it's a long Jaguar. Oh, no, I'm going to make that corner. I think we have a little bit more grip than the Evo. I think the Evo out-accelerates us, though. And we know how important that is. Oh, it's around the outside. It is bravery for the XJ220. That's a very tight corner. Deceptively tight corner, that one. Where is that? Where is the Evo going to end up? I'm not sure. I think he's gone and ducked back into line. This one here, you got to dive to the inside because there is a big ice. Yep, there we go. You found it. That's why you go to the inside. Come on, Jag. Just got this climb. I know where the course goes. I know what dangers are facing us here as we race up. It's whether the Evo is going to be able to catch us. But come on, big supercar. You can beat the legendary rally cars. You can do it. There is just one more straight to go. That Evo is catching alarmingly quickly. Actually not. The minimap, I say the minimap lies, it doesn't lie. It felt like it was getting closer. We won against the rally car section. So, Evo, Subaru, Evo, and then the rest of the silly cars, and then I was in a Jag. I love my selection of rally cars I have on this game because of the various series. I like literally just about any rally race, anything off-roading, and yep, I've got a car for that. Whether it's a silly or sensible thing. To be fair, the Woody, I don't know if the Woody would have the control to run up there particularly well. But yeah, I will be honest. Helped massively by me knowing and remembering where all the ice patches are on that. That's basically what gave me the win, because the Evo was quicker. I just happened to know where I could dive across the ice and not get caught out. So, yeah, I mean, it's, what, using your initiative, I guess, is the is the correct term. Oh, Isetta punting, as is the general rule. You see an Isetta, it's got to be punted. I would try and punt it down a hill, but Isetta punting. Here we go. Oh no! You gotta go for a punt down the hill. Oh well, the Subaru can do it. Oh dear. What race is this? Shall we go race back down the mountain again? I think we're ready now. Let's go have a look for. Oh no! You know what? I'm not even gonna go look. We're just going to go and find whatever's over here. Summit Challenge Scramble works for me. Gita was saying instead of punting is going to be fun in Horizon 4. No. It's peel punting. That's what we are looking forward to. Peel punting is where it is at. I'm sure we'll play another game of curling when it ever gets to winter. Then you have the most fun. Alright, let's go. I want to use another one of my many rally cars. So, there we go. And we will, you would say, can we do stock Isettas? We will finish off, with a stock Isetta race. Right, let's go and I think that's all set. Yeah, let's go and see what we can run in this. I'm going to try and find something weird and wonky. That was terrible if I remember rightly. What ones of you are unusual? I mean, that's very unusual and strange. That one's probably not very good. Who else has got? Ooh, that could probably be quite good. Possibly. I mean, can't go wrong, but it's far too sensible. We could stick with the Jag theme. We could stick with the Jag theme. We could go with the Datsun. I don't know if Reese. I don't think Reese is still hanging around, but we could go with it. Oh no, I've found my silly option. Silly option for the day. We'll go with the Gross. No, it's not quite the Gross. I always want to call it the Grosser, but it's not the Grosser. But it is silly. So there we go.
Turn around when it is safe to
perfect.
do so.
Thunder Jumper, thank you very much for the donation. Saying no request this time because that last one went horribly wrong. But when is the next time you're going to play on the PS4 for a live stream? I don't know. I have got a Drive Hub now. I actually keep meaning. Oh, sorry, I keep meaning. I'll at some point do a video on it. So I can now use a wheel on Gran Turismo Sport. 'Cause the truth is, Gran Turismo Sport is about the only game I'm likely to stream on a PS4. There are some games I want to play on PS4. I've played a little bit of Bloodborne. I want to play Last Guardian. I want to play. Oh god, what's the one where you're hunting with a bow against mech things? I can't remember the name of the damn game now. Horizon. Is it Zero Dawn? Or am I completely making that up? I don't know. But whatever game that is, I want to play that one. But yeah, like most of my games I'll buy on. To be fair, most of the games I buy on PC nowadays. Or if they're not PC game, I'll tend to get them on Xbox just because I prefer the Xbox. And in terms of streaming, I guess the only racing game really is Gran Turismo Sport. But I don't know whether I'm going to stream Gran Turismo Sport, but I am quite possibly going to. There are some filming challenges I want to do that will probably be done in a filming session. I'll have to set up rather than a stream. Trying to do like specific stuff in the stream is very, very difficult. Streams are good for messing around, but not good for much else. So, yeah. We'll certainly do more on Gran Turismo Sport at some point, and if they ever actually make a proper Gran Turismo 7, I look forward to that. But, yeah, we will see. We will see. The other thing I don't like, PS4 controller is not suited to me. Oh, bloody hell. I don't like the PS4 controller, and basically, given the option, I'll tend to just go Xbox. I'll put up with the controller for I say non-racing games. I do actually have Micro Machines for PS4. I found Micro Machines very, very cheap. I've never like the modern version. I never played it, so I thought, you know what, bugger it. So I do have that on PS4. It's kind of a good split screen game. My girlfriend played it. It's kind of entertainingly silly fun. It could be a lot better, but oh, that's a wall. Slidey, Mercedes. We've got to catch Ewan. I think Mustang's in a Mercedes as well. So if we can have at least a Mercedes one, I think it's in the smaller classic Benz. So if we can have the big barge podium and the big barge 1-2. The moment it's big barge podium, Ewan in a sensible car. Come on, big barge. You can do it. You can, well, I say sensible big barge, but, you know. Fly through the air, Benz. Ewan's going to play in the wall. Hello, Evo. We're back to fighting. Don't put me on the ice. I'll just go that side of the ice. You can do that. This is actually a really good car. Oh, I think I might have missed that checkpoint. My arse went through it, but whether it counted it or not, I'm not sure. It did count it. Okay. And around the hairpin we go. Oh, that's a really difficult corner. Like, I know how I want to take it, but it's a converging lines sort of a corner. Sometimes it goes well, and sometimes it doesn't. So we will, hope that we can get a couple of laps running around on our own, try and chase down. What is? He's not in the. I thought he was in the 280 or whatever it was. I don't actually know what he's in. I can't. It might be a littler than that. As we're getting up close, it kind of looks a little bit like a Datsun, but don't actually know. It might be the Datsun. Come back here. I want to see your car. I'm not sure what it is. It's very sideways. Or is it a Sunbeam? I think it was a Sunbeam that was in this. Speaking of Sunbeam, I actually saw a Sunbeam Tiger today. Saw a Sunbeam Tiger at a Lotus in Land, which is not the normal cars you see on any day, quite frankly. Well, not a car show or anything. Just happened to be driving through the town I was in. I saw the land twice actually. It went one way and I saw it come back the other way. Come back here! I want to race. I want to battle whatever you may be. I don't care what you are. I just want to race. I'm going to stick to... Oh, it actually doesn't matter if I hit the first bit of ice. Oh, no, maybe it does. Oh, okay. I would have been better off actually trying to take a proper line through all of that. Oh, I've stuffed it. I'm hoping it's going to just go... It's going to be quicker just to reset us. Oh. I buggered it up. Oh, Ewan, you got reset for missing a checkpoint, and then you missed the checkpoint again. I should have just taken the normal 9. I should have taken the normal line. I was just trying to be sneaky and catch up. To be fair, I think we were just setting identical times, so you would have just done nothing in terms of catching. I guess we've got to try something. Just means we're now falling back to third with the big boat. Can't even see what's behind us. There's just a lot of spray and a nameplate. There is a car somewhere in all of that spray and nameplate, but... oh, it's in the bath. Excellent choice. I say much more suited. This is the touring car version. Did they rally? Oh, they must have done. I think they road rallied certainly something like this at some point. And There we go. I'd like to try and catch the car ahead because I'd like to try and beat a proper rally focus, which to be fair we were beating by a long way. We might get fastest lap. That's the moment we've got to go for. But nothing else. If nothing else, we've got to go for fastest lap with the big bends, and just the faintest. I mean, that's a perfect little racing wall tattle. I've overdriven that corner there like a muppet. Now, don't play on the ice, because even if you think you can get away with it, you can't. You're a muppet. You can kind of get away with that bit there, but you've got to try and make sure you actually get the car stopped and turned in and not miss that checkpoint. And doing all that, the Abarth might catch us slightly, but not very much. Up towards the head. It's actually a really good, fun little circuit. Only downside, the ice is a little bit annoying on this one. But, yeah, overall, it might actually be one of my favourites outside, of course, of the snow park. The snow park's great fun. Outside of that, this is probably one of my favourite laps. So, like the one we did a series, or the circuit we did the series on with the little rocky off-road section was fun because it was, it was different having that real severe off-road section rather than just, well, what is this? Just snowy gravel, essentially. But this is probably a better race circuit. I think the other reason why I didn't use it was a bit longer lap. I wanted a shorter lap race. Well, what could have been had we not screwed up the checkpoints. Fairly close between me and the little Fiat. The Fiat could not quite find a way past. I nearly binned that one at the end, but oh well. Sebastian Mayer saying they went rally in Africa with a 280 SEL and 450 SLC. Yeah, it vaguely rings a bell. Rallying with the big Benzes. Ewan ended up down in 7th, so well done, Ewan. Well done, Ewan. I think that was the missing the checkpoints is, well, I mean, you can't afford those ones. We had a good race. I loved the Benz versus Evo race. And now for the grand finale, we will race somewhere. Not sure where. With stock Isettas. There's no way this can go well. Well, the Kingmaker, no, we won't do the Kingmaker race. We did a while ago. There was a Forza All-Star event. I think it was Johnson that organised it. Anyway, we did a race. I think we did the Kingmaker race in Stock Reliance, if I remember rightly, which I won. Yeah, it turns out, give me a silly car and I can race those pretty damn well. Where on earth is my Isetta? I'm going to take parts off because the chances are the Isetta is upgraded as it is. Far too many powers. Right. Let's get rid of everything and then we will have the EV Isetta take on a silly course. And set to default upgrade, yes please. And perfect. It is the perfect off-roading machine. Designed exquisitely, and there's no way this can go anywhere wrong. There's no way this can do something dopey and break the entire game. I don't think. Right, we could do a cross-country circuit. That could be entertaining. We could do... Oh, that's boring trail. What are you? Oh, you're just like a cross-country across the ice. We could do it. We could do a hill climb. We could do a hill climb. We could go back to the Devil's Hill Climb, just because we know that one and it's fun. Three frozen noodles. Not a noodle brain this time. So, do you ever get the James Bond Lego set? And if you did, will there be a live stream for it? It is on its way. I don't know when it's going to get here, but I don't know. It should get here fairly soon. I probably won't live stream the entire build because I'm still halfway through the Bugatti. However, it will be it will be showing in stream. It will, like, I'll probably do like the end bits of it on stream. Like when I'm down to the final few pages or final few bits, I'll probably do that and then show off the thing completed. I don't like going around that way either. That's a dopey way to go. Just because, yeah, there's if I wait until after the Bugatti's done. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how many people are still interested in the Bugatti streams, but yeah. Basically, it will make an appearance. To be fair, I might just do a straight up YouTube video and sort of talk through bits and pieces of it rather than a actual stream of the build. Either way, yes, it will. It will make an appearance at some point. I need to get the Speed Champions cars as well. Because I want to get all of... Well, I've got some from the existing sort of series sets of them, but I want to try and... Probably as I start trying to collect them all, then I'll spend a fortune on Lego. I've probably got enough things to spend a fortune on. Kid Crack say you should be hired to stress test games by seeing if you can break physics. I mean, I'd be up for it, but the answer would be yes, and I'd just keep breaking it, and then nothing would ever get done. Basically, nothing would ever get done. But it'd be fun. It would be fun. It would be entertaining. This should definitely get me to test to make sure everything can roll in a game, because that is the most important. If you can't roll a car in a game, don't bother releasing it. It's not worth it. That's the general rule. It's time for an Isetta party. It's time for an Isetta party. We're doing a hill climb because chat wanted a hill climb. So, here we are. We are at... They will make it. They will make it. Just, but they will make it, I think. If the Reliant made it, the Isetta will make it. Oh, that's very narrow. Then scoot our way around the outside. No, I don't want to go in the bushes. Bushes are not fun. Bushes are bad. Oh, it's 4 wide in Isettas. Because they are so diddle, you can get away with 4 and maybe even 5. Don't try and go wide. Don't try and stick another car at the inside there. I know we need to make a corner, and it is now my turn to be on the inside. Oh, crap. And go. It's like the jalopy. It's like the jalopy trying to cross the bridges. 22 miles, to be fair, 22 miles an hour is faster than the jalopy goes up hills. So I am grateful for that. In fact, the car is generally better. It handles better than the jalopy as well. This is all about maintaining momentum, and I was trying something there and it did not work how I... And everyone's on exactly the same thing. Don't follow me. I'm not clever. I mean, no, actually, no, I'm not clever. In some very small instances, I can be mildly creative. That's about it. Oh, this is a horrible point in the rev range. Second doesn't really... Well, we're going to have to mash the car in second. Basically, I think we're just going to have to leave it in second until it levels out. I know we're at the limiter, and I'm sure the engine is very, very sorry about this. But if I do that... Oh, no, we have now got some speed going. I love how much bouncing is going on from a car at 30 miles an hour. Oh, some slow-mo lag. We were going far too fast. Far too fast for the game. Now just slow us down slightly. As I've got plenty of time, Irola Plays asking if I liked Mad Max Fury Road. I did, very much. I haven't actually seen... I very much need to go back and watch the original Mad Max films. I've seen bits, I think, of them, but I've never seen them properly. So... Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm not seeing the only ones. Certainly not in their entirety, so I'm going to have to go back and watch those at some point. But yes, I really liked Fury Road. It was a very good film. I found a video somewhere where they were showing like a lot of the making of and a lot of the making of the car chases and stuff. It was mad, absolutely mad what they were filming. Like certainly some of the ones I saw were like no CGI. Or before, like the CGI and so on was put in, and the amount of silly, crazy stuff they did with the cars is incredible, really. We're at 61% of the way through this race. It's 33 minutes in. I mean, it's not amazing speed, however, it is at least going, and we are going to bobble and bounce and not quite. I'm trying that wider line, keep up momentum technique. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. It worked in little bits, but we didn't kind of fully get through there. Second gear is kind of working here. Slipstream at 21, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2. I'm just going to say, so random numbers. There's not much else is going on. If somebody spins on the ice, it'll be both hilarious and congratulations on your Muppetry. Muppetry? That just sounds like someone who's good at, oh, you're going to have issues on that ice. I'm going to have issues on the ice. I'm not going fast enough to have issues on the ice. I don't know. You just don't have issues on the ice because you don't go quick enough to have any problems. Come on, we can do a big dive in the final corner. I mean, it's all going to come down to the final turn. In a weird roundabout way. It's all going to come down to, I mean, I guess it's good that it comes down to the final turn. That's what you want in a race. Formula 1 could learn something from Isetta's snowy hill climb. Not how to do suspension, I'll be honest, it's quite bouncy. However, Isetta hill climb snow race is going to have a closer finish than any Formula 1 race this year, pretty much. Come on. Oh, we might have got the run. It's not going to be enough, though. He's just going to hold us off. Oh, we had the run, but there was nowhere to go with it. Now we'll have to take a second. Damn and blast. Burnout gets third, Ewan fourth, Mustang fifth, Razor Whip in sixth. I mean, the start of that race was mad. The start of that race was about 7 cars in one very small piece of snowy dirt. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Well, there we go. I think we have shown the world that Isetta hilly snow climb. No, snowy hill climb. Hilly snow climb works as well, I think. You know what? From now on, it's going to be a hilly snow climb. I've got a new name for a series. That's what it's going to be called if Horizon 4 lets us set the weather to snow for time trialing. Either way, hilly snow climb is the way forward for all events. Well, here anyway. All events ever. Oh dear. That is going to have to be it for this. Oh. We're just going to get crashed into Nemo! I saw Nemo. I also saw R2-D2 and a taxi and something very chrome and pink. Ouch. Right. That is going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this stream. It has been very good fun. We're now just running down a hill with a Isetta because we can. I'm going to hold the clutch in and see how fast we can get it. Oh dear. Oh dear. many Isettas. Yeah, it's always fun to go back. Horizon 3 is a good fun game. It's fun going back to it, remembering all the circuits and the various, I say the little exploits, the various lines for these snowy, icy races. We might come back. There's a couple of things that I want to film on Horizon 3 before we move on to Horizon 4. Probably won't be done in the stream or whatever, but yeah, has been entertaining. Tomorrow, as far as videos go, they're not likely to be 10 AM, but there will be 2. We will be back streaming on Twitch. It'll be GTA 5 tomorrow with all sorts of shenanigans. Not sure what we're going to have in terms of maps, but all sorts of shenanigans will be had. Thank you all very much for watching. A massive thank you, of course, to those of you who donated, to those of you who did the super chats. I hope the races you requested were fittingly entertaining. That's what I strive for. I strive for fittingly entertaining races. I'm just holding the clutch at the moment, and we're getting assistance, and we're going we're travelling far in our
400 yards.
little Isetta. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Until next time, a goodbye.